Do you remember our first interaction?
No.
You don't?
No.
Your memory's that bad?
Yes.
No, you copyright claimed the video.
Really?
Yes. And then you sent me an email.
I mean, I don't do most copyright claims. What was the email?
I will release the copyright claim on your video if you can send me a video of yourself squatting 200 pounds below parallel.
Why didn't you do that? You'd be so much stronger now if you'd done that.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back in time right now. We're gonna take a look at the Sam Hyde stuff. I have been meaning to do this for a while, and I'm gonna be gone, so we're probably gonna post this segment. Well, if you're watching the VOD, I'm likely on vacation right now, and you're getting a break in between all of your BreadTube e-begging videos to watch some Ethan Hassan Destiny. If you guys don't know, and I imagine most of you do, and we're not going to watch this whole thing, a 2-hour documentary randomly showed up one day from Sam Hyde, who revealed that he actually shot a documentary with iDubbbz that was never released, and they spent like a load of money doing this. They filmed all this shit for it, and iDubbbz just never went through and actually uploaded it.
On Nicholas DeOrio.
People have been trying to pinpoint, probably for the last couple of years, where Ian's jumping off or like too far gone point actually was. Was it the OnlyFans stuff? Was it Content Cop Rice Gum not doing well? Was it Creator Clash failing? But after he did Content Cop, after he started his apology tour that we'll also take a look at in this segment, right? He had gone and started doing these documentaries. He covered Airsoft Fatty. He did like another one as well. And it looked like what he was going to try to do is make more uplifting content rather than, you know, do the Content Cop and attack people and say the N-word and stuff, which was supposedly Anissa Jomah's idea. And despite the fact that Ian goes on stream after stream after stream apologizing for it, I don't think Anissa really ever has. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe she hasn't. I've missed it. But those stopped. He stopped doing these big hulking documentaries. And a lot of people believe the reason why his love for documentary content died is because of this. So what we're seeing here is the entire, like, meet the characters segment, because Sam Hyde had brought out a shitload of random people,
the guy Keemstar Orbiter
and employees,
Mr. Oreo,
to play his team. So when Ian came here, he was just like basically in an alternative universe of what Sam Hyde would be doing. Sam Hyde obviously was I guess, declining former, like, notable internet personality. And I think Ian viewed him as a safe target. Like, obviously, Content Cop H3H3 is like the return of Content Cop, but a criticism I'd always seen of his documentaries is they were just kind of boring. There was no real, oh, wow, look at this, Airsoft Fatty, oh, the ice cream guy, oh, that's cool, or whatever. But, like, this was an opportunity to hit an approved character, a right-wing influencer, right? Someone who was, I guess, down on their luck at the time, and kind of showcase them as a loser. And then Ian would get like some of that Content Cop flair back by making like a more aggressive style video exposing somebody, but also doing it in a way that's not necessarily reminiscent of the content he was making previously. And it just didn't work. Like, Danny is just some fucking random actress that he brought on to play like a coke-fueled drug addict. Wasn't this right after Sam Hyde's show on Adult Swim got canceled? I think it might have been, but if I think they might mention that here.
Same thing? Yeah, same thing.
And I think Sam credits himself partially for iDubbbz's like boxing stuff too. Like, this got him in the mood to do boxing. I mean, this is probably crazy in current day if you haven't somehow managed to not see this video. The big mean Sam Hyde, the guy who's not allowed to be around Creator Clash at all whatsoever, fucking doing some punches under a bridge with iDubbbz. Doing like some boxing training, I guess. What happened is iDubbbz thought he was a fucking genius because he was writing some of his new hype that he'd gotten from his new audience, and he thought he could show up and thoroughly embarrass a comedian. And it's very funny that he paints Ethan a certain way about like, oh, he's obviously like, he really looks up to these comedians and he can't quite make it, when he got obliterated by a comedian in the most unsettling way I think I've ever seen. Like, absolutely decimated by a comedian. A documentary about an iDubbbz documentary.
Anyway, the documentary iDubbbz came out to shoot.
Yeah.
Because we want to release our footage from that.
Yeah.
Because the footage, I don't think the footage is going to be released.
Gotcha.
What do you think about that? Here's the thing. We don't want to like put iDubbbz on blast or do anything weird. iDubbbz came out, he shot a like documentary with me and Nick and the crew here. And I think I probably blew it personally with him.
How many views does this have? 4.6 million views. Holy shit.
And it's through no fault of his, whatever. I sent him it doesn't even matter. I think I probably kind of like overwhelmed him. He was on Twitter. He was on Twitter trying to line up fights with people. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, can you get me in there? Let me get a fight with Fantano. And I think I bothered him too much. Something like that. I wasn't like an asshole or anything.
Wait, what? Why are we saying, is that Nick? Oh, there's a fat person on screen?
But I think I probably just...
Is there a fat person on screen?
Texted him too many times. Anyway, the document, it hasn't come out. It's like almost a year. When was that? 6 months ago? 8 months ago?
Say 8-9 months ago.
8 or 9 months ago, we shot that footage, and it's clear that it's not coming out. And the problem is that we shot a ton of funny stuff, and we took like 2 weeks of our time and shot a bunch of shit that's like really awesome, and we spent like we rented all that shit. We
rented a T-Rex.
Spent fucking $15,000 on the thing. So we got to release off.
Dude, 15 grand on a documentary for it not to come out is crippling. Like, that's a decent chunk of money to invest.
Our footage.
I mean, this guy needs the money. Look behind him. It says CBD gummies on the fucking wall. Clearly, dude, 15 grand. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Here's what happened.
Jet's cutting it up, and it's not to like...
This what happened?
Like, this was always coming out, for sure.
It's not to make iDubbbz look stupid or anything, or like do anything like...
Yeah, that's enough for a whole boxing coach. True!
Oh, burn, we took your documentary footage and released it first, dude. No, it's just like we spent $15,000 on this.
Yeah.
We took 9 months to make... it's been 9 months, and there's no communication.
Yeah, I don't care how expensive his car is. If I spent 15 grand on a video, I don't care what happens, dude. Hell and high water. That shit's getting released. I'm not donating 15 grand to iDubbbz. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck your content.
We spent 2 weeks of time. That's what I'm more worried
yeah,
about.
that's almost enough for a comedian at Creator Clash.
So we're just going to cut together our footage in like the funniest way. We're not going to try to make anyone look bad. We're going to take whatever's funny moments, make a cool cut out of it. So I think that's...
I would do that.
I think that's fair.
If I spent $15,000 on something...
Is that fair?
We put a lot of labor into it, so it was his documentary, but by the end
I
of it,
like
it was
Jet
like
Neptune.
our
Jet Neptune
documentary.
has like an interesting accent. Like his speaking voice is very interesting to me.
Like we all...
And to be honest, I think like we went to Joey. Can you open up the iDubbbz gaslighting document? we came up with a lot of funny ideas to like pull tricks and like I hired this crackhead girl to pretend to be my girlfriend, and she said that she told iDubbbz that I like abuse her and all this stuff. And we did all these funny like prank things, but it wasn't to make him look like an asshole. It was to like make his project funnier. Yeah. Like we wanted to make, because the thing is, I like iDubbbz. I think he's funny, and I know he was getting like some static or whatever with people online. I wanted to make a video with iDubbbz where it was like, oh my god, this is fucking crazy mayhem. This is funny.
Yeah,
and make something cool. So we have the iDubbbz gaslighting video document here. This was our prep document. Can you scroll down?
Before anything was filmed, this was like the day one prep.
And
okay, so this is all the shit that they wrote down before he got there, essentially.
Part of what went wrong was I think iDubbbz was kind of trying to punk me a little bit. and like make me
A
look
little
like
bit. Yeah, no, he was definitely. I think that Sam was literally the target. I think this was made to embarrass him.
guy that had like fallen off, which I have. Like I've fallen off, like undoubtedly. But I think he kind of wanted to like, he wanted to come out here and see something depressing, and we like ended up making this kind of like funny.
Dude, the life of a former right-wing grifter. Hassan would have loved it. He would have licked it up off the floor. Actually, was Hassan relevant when this came out? What year was this? 2022, yeah.
Thing. Stuff to buy. Lots of alcohol, a bunch of Pokemon cards. Try to tell him what Pokemon is as if it's some new thing like crypto. Buy parakeets from Petco. Fill fridge with unbagged meat. Spend 10K on scratch tickets. A bunch of dead wasps.
Quarter pound of weed
Like,
on
where would you even locate enough dead wasps to do that
the
bit?
table.
All right, scroll down. So we wanted to say part of it was like he was going to come out and see like where was I in my career after having like fallen off or whatever, and I wanted to be like, well, we're just rapping, we're just like we're like laying down tracks now and rapping all day. And Joey was like doing all this shit like yo, check it out. This is kind of like a Drake beat. Like making him listen to beats
He is a dead wasp deal. Really?
and shit.
Become friends with an exterminator? Yeah, I guess maybe.
Record a lot of bad rap music, stage fright where Sam re-records breaths, insists the auto-tune's in the wrong key, super quiet ad-libs, like a song with the hook swag like iDubbbz. Stage fight over who gets to use the alien.
One song is entirely stolen Michael Jackson Human Nature
Is
lyrics.
Cream Boy. Keep fucking up takes and blame someone else. Oh man.
Dude, I can't believe Sam Hyde is laughing at his own jokes here. Crazy, dude. It's so funny in retrospect, bro. It was funny in real time. This shit is legitimately hilarious. One song is entirely stolen Kid Rock lyrics. Sample music from Jackbox for a beat.
Yeah, set off smoke detector while recording. One song entirely stolen U2 Sunday Bloody Sunday lyrics. We had Wecking. You know who Wecking Ball is?
Yeah.
We had him come out and pretend to be security, and he would stand in front of the door, and you'd have to get his authorization to go out.
Not even in. You have to get his authorization to leave.
You didn't pick up on it?
Who Wecking Ball?
No.
iDubbbz?
No.
He picked up kind of like pretty quick.
Pretty
He knew
instantly.
something was weird. Yeah.
He knew who Weck was.
Oh.
Give up the act at all.
Have Weck ask iDubbbz in private if he can help him with rent.
I
With
recommend
what?
watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
With what?
Nicholas, isn't it obvious? The LA situation are dirty poop
Whoa,
sitters
whoa,
rebelling
whoa,
against
whoa,
the
whoa,
superior
whoa, whoa. Thank you, 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 thank you. Holy shit, dude. Thank
the
you.
item shop.
Thank you. With rent money. Got you.
Ask iDubbbz in private if he can help him with rent. Man, I wish I took him out in the Trans Am.
Oh no.
And I fucking...
I missed the joke? Wait, what was it? I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. You were saying that the LA situation was people who, like, shit sitting down, rebelling against the standing shitters. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Thank you. I appreciate it. I understand what you're saying now. Well, I heard, like, 2 words there, and I was like, mute, quick!
I went all out. It was crazy. It was awesome.
That car's a fucking hell ride. Hellhole.
So let's check out... Can we check out the footage? Should we look at the footage? Let's scroll down the rest of this list here and just briefly have it on screen. During sparring, chanting Ooga Chaka.
Sparring, being
Ooga Chaka, Ooga Chaka, Ooga Chaka.
be insecure about how good we are.
Yeah. Keep doing wrestling shit, but say it's boxing.
Sparring on rollerblades, smoking while sparring, breakaway glass, like bottles smashed over a head.
Yo, bro, I'm boxing you right now. In-car boxing for self-defense situations.
Tell him he's gonna need to know this stuff over and over again. Music's so loud that nobody can focus. Start sparring while out to dinner.
Start sparring while out to dinner.
Nah, form's terrible today, bro. I think I slept funny or something.
That's so fucking funny.
Oh, and then the fake girlfriend.
The fake girlfriend, she shaved her head for this. She looked fucking totally wrecked. And she was like going in iDubbbz pockets, like looking around in his pockets, trying to feel around and shit.
No.
The first few minutes of them meeting, she walks up behind him and puts her hands like this in his back pockets. And he's already uncomfortable like that.
She smashed it. She was...
It's like the second time a woman has touched him. Funny enough. Like, actually, like legitimately. We didn't know this at the time, but that was the second time he had felt the touch of a woman.
So fucking good, man.
No fucking way.
Who was best cast member?
Just this girl.
Actress
like an actress type chick who was like down for everything. Like shaved her fucking head. I paid her to shave her head. And she was like totally believable. She was like acting drugged out and like it was fucking nuts.
Awesome.
Tries to have a 3 or 4-way. Keeps saying she loves fucking on coke.
You can send her to the...
Let's see. She's hot. That's one of them there. Tries to have okay, we were on that. Story about Joey Diaz from the mid-2000s. She ate his ass. Insane mood swings. Keeps talking about Zoloft and how she'd snorted at work.
Gas station to buy...
I don't know. Shoot blank with moldy grapes using a slingshot.
I blunt wraps.
Alone. Yeah. I thought of a lot of stuff about that other girl, like sending her to the gas station. Like, buy shit.
Thank you for the 5 gifted, Anna.
Go get me a soda.
Yeah.
Go down the street a half a mile.
Y'all left. You stay here and lock up.
Oh yeah, leaving her alone to lock up after us when we leave. And let's scroll down. What else we got here? Office. Put fake shit on the bathroom floor. Joey brandishing gun just in case I have to hot someone.
Is this really lolly?
Keep telling iDubbbz about altcoins he should buy. Like we did this thing where we were like crypto trading. Like.
Is this really lolly?
I refer to iDubbbz as Max Mofo.
Is this really
Wait,
lolly?
flip the breaker, pretend power is out. Sam insists we keep working, but gets really mad that we work on pen and paper.
Screen with USD live chart, just USD. Like a ticker.
Yeah.
It's just $1. It's always been $1.
Flip the breaker and pretend to...
100 times gem. This is going to be big. It isn't even a coin. It's just some shitty DeFi wallet.
Power is out. Sam insists we keep
That's going to go under it, like literally like rug pull
Gets
him.
really mad. Work on pen and paper. Okay, anything else? Buy fake Beeple NFTs. Jet was in the
Sam carries around a plushie saying it's from his childhood and he's super protective of it, or a blankie.
corner on the Xbox the whole time. Yeah, I know, that's fine. Scroll down, what else we got?
I would have done that too. I would have taken that job.
It is slowly
Xbox
revealed
all day.
Sam is an adult baby and eats applesauce and baby food in private. Pacifier. Sam temper tantrum.
Stands at the door with a real Molotov cocktail.
Oh, I wanted to go karting. We didn't go karting. We rented this.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciate
Thank you.
the shout out.
Slingshot though. You remember?
Yeah.
Oh my God, lockdown night. Fuck man, we have so many funny ideas. Okay, let's check out the footage. Joey, let's load that up.
Joey has his gun and loads it.
Joey stands at the door with a real...
So this is like, due to iDubbbz withdrawing his support from the project, 2/3 of all the footage is missing. Some of what remains is poor quality, especially audio. Inaudible segments will be accompanied by subtitles for ease of viewing. So this is like their day one. This is day one Seattle for Ellie.
We all been working on like different stuff.
It's such an organized troll. Yeah, legitimately, 100%. This is like the most insane troll I've ever seen.
Jaws are size?
Jaws are size? Yeah. Is that like viewing?
And then he's got... Who is the guy behind him? What cameraman is that? That's not Froggy Tonic, is it? No, Froggy Tonic only work with Creator Clash.
Part of the viewing triad, if you want to get chat-like facial features, you have to do this. Yeah. You want one? Jesus.
Yeah, I got one.
Here. There you go.
He's like awkward, right? Like the guy who shows up to the meetup and sits there with his fucking hands in his pockets the whole time, just smiling awkwardly at everybody.
That's clean, by the way. That's not
Oh yeah, it's also a dentist office, by the way. I don't know if we heard that part, but yeah, it's a rented dentist office that they converted into a studio. Look at the whiteboard. Think it, dream it, do it. Mr. Sam, quote of the week. Animal prank. Fake die. Shirt promo. TikTok vids. Make sure you have a killer blank.
Yeah, at some point I opened I think some sort of loot crate that had some sort of tactile.
One of your many loot crates.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the we call it the master station.
Yeah.
But this is where we get it done. Yeah.
You guys, this is more of a
Is this
show
bigger
for
than your
us.
place?
Yes. I don't have anything.
Where does it say Nike
recommend watching
blackface? It
Nicholas
says Nike
DeOrio's latest
blackface.
video.
I'm shutting my.
Oh, it does. Nike blackface is like the top thing on the list.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Mortgage and all that.
I found that. That's very cool. We have a better setup than iDubbbz does.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You guys aren't doing this every day, though. It doesn't look like this all the time. This is a show, right?
What do you mean? The mess?
Well, no, just all the people, all crammed. Like what? What are you working on?
Yeah. Josh is new.
I'm the narrative.
Yeah.
But these guys are full time. Joey's my audio guy. Julian's my editor. Evan does 3D models. Chris does writing stuff.
Wow.
He's not full time. Hey, that guy over there.
Just part time, yeah.
He's just here for the
What is the pink thing around his neck right now?
documentary because I wanted to double. Because he's got a what camera is that?
This is a T6. It's
That's
nothing
a T6.
special.
So I didn't know if you were going to come with a good camera, so we had a T6 over there. And then WEC is security, obviously.
Right.
I would have such a hard time keeping a straight face, but that's what makes the troll good. Like, look at this guy. This guy's just standing here with a fucking airsoft gun. And he's like active security. And he's just standing there.
Let's get some fresh air.
All right.
The same color, then.
I have to get I'll explain
How
more
old
outside.
I want to keep it on the down low. I want to be surprised when it goes down.
Yeah.
So
wait till after?
yeah, you guys can like spam shit.
I'm not
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I wasn't accusing you or anything.
I'm actually live streaming right now.
Yeah, we said that before. Asking permission to
this really
leave
long?
rather than come in is a very nice touch, you know what I mean? He's like security for who's allowed to exit their work environment.
Smirnoff Ice on the other end.
More of a natty, a little bit of Smirnoff.
Anemic?
Yeah, a little bit. We look alike though. Kind of weird.
Okay, I think I get what you were saying.
No comment.
Joey's
Just like, look at what a shithole this place is. Is that a fucking tire? There's just like a tire over there with a basketball next to it. What is that picture? This is like a work of art. What the fuck is that picture on the wall? Is that like fucking the communism guy? Is that Karl Marx on the wall?
No comment.
Joey's been working on this like Roddy Rich type thing.
Oh, word?
Why is your head so
You got it playing through speakers?
I got a large cranium.
Weird.
Part of my
That's
gene.
Jesus? Really?
Maybe you just have like a really large skull. I don't know. Have you like weighed your head?
I have not weighed my head, no.
You like.
Like, you see Coors Light right next to his head. The biggest painting I've ever seen because it's like a former like dentist office.
I haven't like weighed my head without the fluid in like a while. So, yeah.
Why hasn't he sat down? There might not be any chairs. Like, that looks like a red barrel from Call of Duty.
I like your shoes.
Thanks.
Like mostly traditional.
It looks like shit.
Nicholas!
I'm not a
The
tattoo
goat.
connoisseur, so.
Thank you for the $5.
Wait, it's a Hitler original painting? Are you fucking kidding me? That's a Hitler painting?
Alright, we're back. Wait, let me know if we're clear to use this door at some point today.
Right, it's locked now, but I'll let you know.
Alright.
Also, oh god, what's her fucking name? Who's the one who dated the girl from the Super Mega allegation? Dude, I can't believe Eden is online, is working for Sam Hyde. That's crazy, dude. I didn't think Eden was going to be here.
Well, I'll let you know. Alright. Good?
Huh?
You good?
Yeah, I'm great.
There's like a new trend where like hot girls are like playing with Legos.
Yeah.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5.
We pull that up on that screen?
Yeah, hot girls with Legos. Yeah, big
screen.
It's literally like a TikTok like format.
That's fucking super retarded.
It's so funny.
What does it say on that water bottle?
Know any hot girls?
No.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
I mean,
What is the brand of that laptop? Sager?
We don't have any hot girls.
no.
Yeah.
I go through my day pretty normal. Like, I'm a normal guy. I'm a swell guy. I'm a nice enough guy. I'm a cool guy.
We asked iDubbbz to watch all of the classic Sam Hyde greats, which we do every single day. We wake up, we watch our videos for 3 hours.
Guy. I'm a pretty groovy guy. But then I get a little sugar in me and I start to go cuckoo. Doesn't have to be much. This time around it was two of 501 brownies.
It's a Japanese company, got it. It needs to be like as terrible as the Holocaust. Hitler did some really groundbreaking paintings. Oh my god, dude.
Only 90
Oh my
calories
god.
each, but they do the job. Do you know what I'm saying? They get me going. They get me riled up. A little cuckoo.
Wait, what the fuck did his shirt just say? Hold on.
They get me going.
What's up, yo?
They get me riled up.
Oh, it says Jewel. I thought it fucking said Jew.
A little cuckoo. A little wacky.
Everyone, this is Ben. They're gonna be filming some shit.
Start getting me a little kooky.
Guy shows up in a ski mask.
A little, loopy. Ooh. Hey, somebody put this kid in a padded cell. Get him a straight.
Alright, move up a little bit.
iDubbbz reaction to the video.
You want me to stop? Isn't that wonderful?
My dentist? No way. No way, dude. There's no way this is in your dentist's office.
It's like the best viral video.
That makes you the protagonist.
Rick Lax video.
We put Josh in a Spider-Man costume, and he does a flip and a gas. He does a front flip and a gas.
I can do the splits and like all that shit.
He can do front flips so good.
How is that related to like a top viral video?
Well, there's bad.
NFTs are viral.
NFTs are viral.
Oh, it's when they start doing the crypto shit? Joey pretending he doesn't know how the screen works.
Yeah, Jet. And we did it. Basically hit your high. Think it, dream it, do it. We get a chant going. Think it, dream it, do it.
Shelbo tent, dude.
Think it, dream it, do it.
Thank you for hitting the goal.
Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it.
And he's just sitting there fucking repeating it. Like a good little dog.
Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it. Alright, good effort. Can we go back to security level orange because the door's locked?
Absolutely.
Alright.
Dude, I can't. So they have their own fucking DEF CON levels as well?
What? You're racist? You were talking about how you hate you just being American or like actual You brought that up on prompting.
Dude, he's just awkwardly sitting there fucking smiling as this is being recorded.
Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. Hey. Hey. Spin on that bottom a little more. Let's spin. Hey. Keep going. 5 more. Hey. Let's go.
Keep in mind, this is before the training. You might not realize that, but this is actually him throwing kicks and punches. Something that he was not able to do after all the time he spent in the gym.
3 more. Yep. Boom. There you go. Now you know how to protect
Dude, he's probably sitting there laughing, going like, I got him saying the N-word. This is gonna do gangbusters for my fucking documentary.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Life. Against the homeless person you kick when they're on the ground. Kick a homeless guy in the fucking head. You need money? You need a warm meal? You want a warm meal? When I fight homeless people, I do the comedy moves. I'm like, oh, for that. I don't even care if it's inefficient. I just want to cause humiliation against America's homeless. What do you fight for?
The veterans.
Dude, this makes me laugh every time because it's out of nowhere, dude. He's on a whole rant about beating and killing homeless people, and then he just awkwardly voice cracks, I'm doing it for the veterans.
Against America's homeless.
I'm doing it for the veterans.
What do you fight for?
The veterans.
Which, by the way, he probably thinks are terrorists now because he hangs out with fucking Hassan Piker.
Not homeless ones, though. I can't tolerate homelessness. It's just something I don't tolerate. It's just something I don't...
Yeah, don't tell... Dude, he fights for the veterans, so the minute he met Frogan, then fuck them, too.
accept or tolerate.
Oh, man.
This is the other kind of fucked up thing is that he's doing like...
The real problem with kids with cancer is they're pulling money away from Gaza aid. That's why we don't support I can't.
YouTube boxing now, and I started this. I planted this seed in his head.
Oh, sorry. All right, we'll put this down.
No, you can keep going.
And he's just like fucking kicking him as hard as he can.
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like it. Why?
Yeah. Like, it's so embarrassing to get walked like this.
Alright, Mike, put the pads back on. Grab those
Can I
red
say
gloves.
something to you, Nick? I really like you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for the 5 gifted. It's funny because this is like before he started doing boxing and his punches look exactly the same.
Is this really all of it?
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you. Why?
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna come through in a second. Maybe not. I don't know. Hello, go through, please. The awkward. There we go. Yay! It never interrupts me when I want it to interrupt me. Only when I want it not to.
This makes Anissa taking credit for giving him boxing even funnier.
Yep, and it's literally all on video. Yeah, when I gifted him boxing, like a gift from the fucking stars, dude.
No, Mr. iDubbbz. You hurt me. You hurt me, iDubbbz. Ow. Mr. iDubbbz. Ow. Mr. iDubbbz is too loud. Mr. iDubbbz is too loud.
Dude, how funny would it be if fucking he just like goes fucking flat face and just knocks iDubbbz unconscious?
iDubbbz, no.
Immediately just like
Headshots, go.
oh shit, I forgot that happened. Oh my god, he really punched him in the face.
Someone saw this hairstyle.
Dude, hold on, wait.
Mr. is too loud. Mr. iDubbbz, no.
Headshots, go.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Whip out the funny meter, chat!
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for
Okay,
the
so
$5,
everything up
my
to that
man.
point was all the first day he got here. So his intro was being brought into a frankly filthy office covered in beer. He meets everyone really quickly, and then Sam immediately takes him under the bridge and then
it's
boxes.
it's a dentist office too. It's like a really super fucked up building. It's like a my old landlord bought a dentist's office and repurposed it to house like businesses, and it's just the whole place smells like toothpaste. It's such a nightmare building. It's like from a horror movie or something.
Yeah,
that's what this building is.
The office is also the very first room.
Yeah, it's like you walk in through the door and the office is right there, so it's like weird.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Room one.
He didn't get any lead up into like walking into the office.
He was
instantly in there.
Straight off the street into this.
Think it, dream it, do it. 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 Think it.
Under the bridge, a literal troll. I mean, at this point, like obviously Ian has specifically said, like, "Hey, you guys don't do all this all the time, right?" But he at this point still thinks this is real. You know?
Dream it, do it.
He looks so serious. Yeah.
Dream it, do it. Think it.
I don't think anyone else could have pulled this off.
Dream it, do it.
Warning. Our YouTube channel is under attack.
So obviously this is the Sam Hyde promotional segment here.
Yeah, it's already off the team. I feel better about that.
Jet, tell me some stuff, man. What's going on?
I'm watching United We Woke Russia. The best source for woke vids, the anti-mask establishment, and but the resistance. So I'm just here watching this cop beat the.
Is this during COVID? Because it's after COVID, and this video was uploaded in 2022, so this has to be like 2021, right? When it was being filmed?
Fuck out of people.
That's what I think about. I think about how animals eat raw meat. Why not me?
Yeah, he's got a. Is that a mask?
You could have milked that so much harder. Big content strategy problems here, Nick. I'll help you maximize your money, all right?
Do you think Sam Hyde pegged Ian, metaphorically, but also literally?
Probably.
I drink breast milk and I eat raw meat.
iDubbbz, I'm gonna get you. I'm coming for you.
Would you drink breast milk?
I always drink breast milk.
Not really though, would you?
What? I always drink breast milk.
I would.
Of course.
Do that one again.
I drink Danny's breast milk.
Oh man, good. That's probably really good.
That's probably yummy. We should try to all suck on Danny's tits.
Jesus Christ. Based answer? Yeah.
We got iDubbbz and John here.
What's going on?
Now he's chugging a fucking beer as they walk in the.
We meet again.
Hello.
Dude, every video, like every time you see iDubbbz, he looks like he's terrified.
Hello.
Like he's mortified to be out of his comfort zone. Look at him.
Oh my god. So I was thinking
I'm surprised he's not like visibly shivering.
it'd be a good idea if you guys go around the room and get a little pastiche of like what everyone's working on.
Pastiche.
Yeah, like a little flavor.
What does that mean?
Every single person at the desk has a beer? Yeah, of course. How else would you work?
What does pastiche mean?
Yeah.
Are you uneducated, sir? Just get a little taste of what people are working on.
Okay, I like that.
Is it cool if I set this here?
Just see what's good. What's that?
Yeah, I set this down here.
Is that okay if he puts it back down, Wack? Yeah, you can put that there. Yeah, just gotta be careful with unattended luggage.
Yeah.
As long as I can see it.
For sure. That's good. Eyes up.
Oh, we gotta change the color now. It's gotta go to green. Dude, the fucking green should be danger and red should be fucking like safety. If we're doing a color system on like how safe we are. Like it should be green is like immediate threat.
Joey, put that on speaker so they can hear that. Is this on the speaker? Yeah. What are you working
Yeah,
on?
there's a whole. He's got literally drinking a 40 with a fucking tiny ass laptop with a fucking ThinkPad.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5.
I'm working on song for Sam. This is a beat I thought we could go off of.
Oh, dude, the rapping now, bro. Dude. And look, dude, the fucking guy starts. Dude, the fucking security guard starts losing it a little bit here.
This is like a hot like shit right now. Like this shit's popping. Like French Montana and
Is that loud enough?
I said loud like
It's coming through. Derek, make sure you get everything for the Joey documentary.
Oh, is this like the DaBaby type beat thing that they put on the list?
too.
Got you.
So like, I was like, I'll bring it back. So I was like, hold up, I'll bring it back.
Jet, what did I tell you?
So I'm like,
hey, James O'Keefe with
Messi,
Trump.
when I pop him like
Oh
Pepsi,
my God.
kick to the head like Jets. Oh, hold
It
on.
actually
I'll
happened.
bring it back.
It's going down.
Dude, hold on. Sorry, dude. I gotta try it again. I'm gonna bring it back again. We gotta do this in one take.
Bring it back one more time.
Hold on. Messi, when I pop him like Pepsi, kick to the head like Jet Li, hit the right. Hold up. Hey, Messi, when I pop him like Pepsi, kick to the head like Jet Li, hit with the right and I slap my lefty. Instagram comments, talking the shit, but it will not stress me. I took her to lunch, ordered a salad, and she wanted undressed.
This is like every high schooler who just saw the NWA movie.
See? You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Nice, dude. Yeah, sounds fine.
That's the shit.
It's from like Detroit, and it's like, hold on, I can actually connect to the Bluetooth speaker. You know, like Rockwell, 80s guy?
Yeah, that sounds
It's a sample of that.
I'm shocked they didn't try to get iDubbbz to rap, dude. That would be great. Alright, let's move a little bit.
Yeah. That would be great. And
He's fucking sitting there eating. What is that, like an urn? What the fuck is to the left of him? Is that like a... Is that like soup? What goes in there?
be like white. I could be like white Kamala.
Facts. Show that in.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's one.
Could you? It's water. Could you imagine he's eating next to an open urn while a guy's drinking a 40?
Facts.
That's his mother's ashes.
Show that in.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's one.
Dude, just a pile of ivermectin.
But yeah, that's fine.
Dude, Danny, drug user.
Bring food.
How long have you been working on this one?
Like an hour, and we just make beats.
Yeah, one team.
Yeah, one team.
One team? Oh,
yeah.
that's
I don't drink water out of metal, bro. Dude, you want to hear a story that I heard recently? Somebody had a fucking metal straw that they like swore by because, oh, we gotta save the turtles. Bro, fuck the turtles. Fuck the paper straw. Fuck the metal straw. Dude, this guy was drinking out of his fucking metal straw. You know what he drank? A family of spiders, okay? Think about that next time. Make sure you clean your fucking straw if you're gonna use a metal one, bro. If you're gonna use anything, it has to be clear. I need to be able to see my fucking straw if I'm not using one that came out of a package, all right? Yeah, fuck that shit, dude.
You're saying like they're one team.
Wash your fucking... Because you don't know. You could wash it, put it in your fucking refrigerator. Not your refrigerator. Put it in your fucking cabinet, and you go to pull it out. Uh-oh, family of spiders are in there now. They're living inside your straw because it just crawled the fuck in. Always wash that shit when you're fucking using it, or get a clear one.
That is true as well. There's only one team.
Yeah, we fucking hate.
You eat 200 spiders a year when you sleep? Yeah, you eat 200 spiders in one bite if you eat their eggs when they pop right into your fucking mouth, dude. It's gross as shit. I'm not awake for that. I would be awake if it's a fucking family of egg spiders in my fucking straw. Like seriously?
Jet. What do you...
Wash it, dream it, do it, or buy plastic ones like a normal person.
Working on right now.
What's the name of the guy from Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo.
Just
Mr. Oreo.
Hold on.
What does your shirt say?
Make stalking illegal again?
What's the name of the guy from
It's
Keemstar
like-
Orbiter?
I
Nick
don't know, it's
Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm kind of passionate about. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, literally committing spider genocide with one foul fucking...
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Online that document them getting like followed and shit, like gang stalked, and it's pretty fucked that like there's no legislation to back it up. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm working on now.
Yeah, what is this?
Oh, this is
XRP?
Yeah, Sam.
You eat 200 turtles per year? Yeah, dude. Easily.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
Arachnicide, dude.
Sam, like,
I put you on that.
he kind of clued
Dude, make stalking... What does that say? Make stalking illegal?
me in, and
I
I
got you rippling.
Thank you for the goal.
I am in Ripple Army now, but XRP, I think this is really about...
Bro, I've literally only invested in XRP, and it just continues to lose me money.
Bust.
Yeah.
Like, Sam wants me sometimes, you know, just keeping an eye on the cryptocurrency space, trying to, like, you know, XRP, I think, minimum, probably gonna hit What's it at now?
$5. It's gonna be
$5 and a year,
Yeah.
easily. So you know it's 50 cents now. It's 10x.
Right. Well,
You put
what's giving you indication that's going to be going
Bro,
on?
I wish I bought XRP at 50 cents.
It's just
everything.
like YouTubers.
Didn't it hit like $3? The YouTubers. Elon Musk announces XRP about to explode to $100, dude, from XRP Daily.
Getting cleared. Brad House meeting with Davos.
The SEC thing got cleared.
Yeah.
It's all good now.
Yeah.
XRP is going to be back on top, so you know.
I mean, it might as well be. XRP is the one.
I thought it was Cardano.
I think was it Keemstar who, dude, I gotta stop talking to Keem about crypto. First he told me to get the fucking NFTs. Then he called me and said, dude, XRP is about to fucking blow up. You gotta buy right now. And then I bought and I've literally made no money off of it. If anything, I think I've lost like $45 or something, or $100 or something.
But it just wasn't. It's just XRP.
We had Cardano for like 3 weeks and did nothing, so it's not going anywhere.
So you make anything today?
Uh,
Gains today?
It's one of those things you wanna just like get crypto.
Hey, you sit down.
You wanna get crypto. Yeah, can you get out of the shot?
Dude, I keep calling Keem. I'm gonna call Keem after the stream and ask him what I should invest in next.
You get crypto and you hold crypto for like a year and you forget you have it. And then you like remember the password and then 2 years later you're like, I'm rich.
Right, so the ideal strategy is just forget your passwords after you bought everything.
Not forget your password, but put it somewhere where you're not always touching it.
I get you.
So you don't sell your XRP too early.
Excellent.
And then, you know, if I were to...
It's a fake iDubbbz. Do you really think that iDubbbz fucking YouTube TV is the real iDubbbz? He's got 1 subscriber, dude. That's not iDubbbz. iDubbbz has a check mark, guys.
To sell my XRP right now just because I had one bad day, 2 years from now when this is worth like $2 million, I'd
never sell. You
I'd
never
be
sell
suicidal.
XRP.
I would be so...
You buy the dips.
Bro, his fucking eye is capital. Like, you can see that part.
It's a long road.
Buy the dip, baby.
It's a long road, man. That's all I know.
What do you think about the idea of taking profits? Isn't that kind of important?
That sounds like something an old fucking retard would say.
It's all or nothing. It's always...
What is your take on kid behind a camera? My take is that you should invent time travel to go find out if he knew his wife was underage, and then get back to me, and then I'll have a position on it.
All or nothing.
Taking profits is for real for retards.
Taking profits, it's gonna be what, worth $1 million anyway. Yeah. What's an extra $8,000?
Take profits, take coffin. Get in a coffin, nail yourself in. There's
It's
your
either
profit.
10 million
You fucking
or
retard.
homeless,
I'd rather have no money.
or homeless and fucking dead, man. Yeah, it's not a game, so I'm holding on to this.
Wait, what is that? Hold on.
Homeless,
I'd rather have no money.
or homeless and fucking dead, man. Yeah, it's not a game, so I'm holding on to this long term. I'm in it for the long haul. XRP is gonna...
And iDubbbz is just sitting there with like a fucking like awkward smile, like weird kid at the party.
change my life. I know for a fact.
Like the guys who are acting look more natural than iDubbbz is, and he's there legit.
Put us on top.
I believe you. Can you get a zoom in on him when he says stuff with his...
I'm not joking. XRP is going to put us back on top.
No.
Oh, and that's another one. Zoom in on this. Why are we zooming in on that? Oh, because it goes with the narrative that they're just like total fucking fall off losers who are just like sitting and coping in their fucking office. Like that's what he needed for his documentary.
I don't normally do this. This is just, you know.
What do you normally do?
Normally, I've been doing writing. The writing is top secret though right now, right?
No, you can show him.
Ian keeps acting like he's in on the joke. Yeah, he thinks that he's punking Sam Hyde. Ian is there thinking that he is like pretending he's shooting a fun documentary to expose Sam Hyde, and Sam Hyde is literally just running an insane op to a level that like no one would even consider him going that far to just like counter op Ian. It's like a battle of the minds right now.
Writing?
Yeah.
We're doing tons of work on a
Yeah, like
project.
he literally signed up to get farmed to farm the farmer. You know, the farmer is being farmed.
With tons of this is like
trading cards.
Yeah, we're
secret.
Yeah, they're gonna be NFT trading cards. For example, we got Libertarian Strawman. It's gonna be like Magic the Gathering meets Yu-Gi-Oh, but like with
We're gonna do NFT trading cards, and we're gonna be bigger than Magic the Gathering meeting Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. And iDubbbz looking at this is the first time he's not smiling. Does he think this is like a good idea?
like skill trees type shit.
How could you even do skill trees in a trading card game? How would that even work?
So skill trees.
Yeah, so
Path of Exile level deep skill trees.
Yeah,
it's
so fucked.
So
You might need to expand your team a little bit to get to that level, don't you think?
That's what we do.
Yeah?
That's what we do all day.
Have you guys made a game?
Everybody in this room is a worker.
Yeah.
we're actually downsizing.
you have that brony game. Right?
We're hitting it hard.
Dude, have you made games? Fuck yeah, dude. We made a brony one. I completely missed that the last time I saw this.
We have that brony game. We got all this shit coming. A bunch of shit.
Nicholas! I will not elaborate.
Thank you for the $5, my man.
Swing like that. That's the first one. After we do 1,000 of those, we'll be ready to do one right into a fucking live's face. Yes. I just voted for Donald Trump. Hope you're voting for Trump.
Yeah,
Donald Trump.
wearing
You guys
masks.
vote for Trump?
Yeah, they're voting for a pedophile. Like, what the fuck?
They voted for the pedophile.
Yeah, see?
My God, they all vote for the pedo.
This reminds me of that black guy that shot up the news reporter. You remember that?
Yeah. That's pretty much.
Did he say? Wait, what?
Okay. That's your research for the day?
Yeah.
Is that for real what you did today?
Yeah, that's all I did.
Yo, we gotta have a talk about this later. Let's try it on your phone. Let's do can we do a song? Because we gotta get on that if we're gonna get this fucking stupid plan.
Dude, he's almost done with his 40. We've watched him drink this entire thing.
Alright, let me just pour up and I'll download the beat.
Alright.
Four Loko is a hard hitter. Bro, I shotgunned a Four Loko during a scavenger hunt one time. It was not the scavenger hunt where I got the tattoo on my foot. But dude, you just feel like you're drowning. It just keeps coming, you know? I don't recommend doing that, by the way, for YouTube's TOS. But if you shotgun a Four Loko, it just keeps... You feel like you're going to drown.
What are you drinking, Joey?
I wish I had an export of gooey.
Joey's got it.
Joey, you need a light for that.
No, it's like a ritual.
Like, I'm using the bathroom.
It's just when we make music.
It's no junky shit. Like
Yeah.
It's like having a glass
Wait, is he trying to go out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Go this way, Okay. I'm gonna do a security check as well. All the entries in stay. Nobody leave the room.
Why do you do so many scavenger... Do you not think scavenger hunts are fun? Dude, scavenger hunts are fucking peak, dude. At least in college.
I don't know.
That's the magic right there.
Dude, are they making lean? I don't know if I can show that.
Something from 5-minute graphs.
yeah, it's the fun part.
Put some glitter in there.
5-minute crafts how to pour lean the best way.
Holy shit, dude. Dude, why is Vito drinking lean?
Well,
He's about to debate on fucking child pornography on Twitter.
Nicholas! It's not just
goat.
it's
Thank
like
you for the
$5.
No, don't sip it. That's like 5.
What is your take on geocaching? I don't like bugs, so I don't like geocaching. I did it a couple of times. It was alright. I don't know. You don't I'll tell you one thing. You don't get a tattoo while you're geocaching.
It's gonna kill me? Here, let Ian smell it.
All the coolest geocaches you can find on YouTube when you get caught in a doom scroll rotation. And after that, you're never... A geocache that you're going to find is like a fucking Tupperware in the middle of the forest. All right? The ones that they find are like a minion thing with speakers where the fence collapses. That's where it's cool. I don't know where those are, though. Geocaching deals with bugs? Well, no, it go like you have to go into like weird places, like fucking spiders and shit and ticks, and that's annoying.
It's kind of like...
smell like anything.
You don't want to drink it?
No.
It's kind of like
you don't try it?
Has it just become a tradition rap to do this? Or is it
I can't believe Vito is drinking fucking lean right now.
always been around? Some form of that.
like DJ Screw.
Like, what is that? That sounds like...
Wait, you don't like geocaching because of bugs and you don't like straws full of spiders? Yes, I'm not a bug person.
That's scary.
I will not live in the pod. I will not eat the bug.
What are you doing this for?
It's like since I've been rapping.
Yeah.
It's hand in
How long have you
hand.
been rapping?
I remember 10 years.
Yeah,
I was sipping real acting.
But this is like a death blow for the content cop, right? Like the ego. Like I don't think you could ever be the confident content cop guy again after this. After just getting thoroughly embarrassed like this.
He would chill and he would like ask for cigarettes and shit. Yeah.
Dude, make stalking illegal again.
And he died like 2 weeks.
I bet they didn't know we voted for Trump.
People like know you guys around here? Like you guys
No.
you guys come out here?
I was actually gonna ask if you could put in like a little memorial thing. We had this bum that I would like hang out with on my smoke breaks, and he died like 2 weeks ago.
What did he die of?
He was actually, I'm not kidding. It's like, it was like a city bus. He hit him around that corner, and his name was Fingers.
I'm not. That was his nickname. I don't know his real name, but I only knew him for like a year, and we would chill, and he would like ask for cigarettes and shit.
It's like, dude, they have like fucking backstories for homeless bums that died. Okay, so this is where it starts getting. Actually, are we doing the interviews? We're gonna skip the unboxing day. I recommend you watch this full thing. Obviously, we're not gonna sit here and watch a full 2-hour video. But I do want to actually show the interview because that's like really the crescendo. Yeah, we're gonna start from here. In memory of Rip Fingers, guys, by the way.
Jesus.
Mind if we go back to your place at some point?
Dude, imagine if you're the woman who heard iDubbbz say that out loud.
Jesus.
Like, this is like a fever dream.
Mind if we go back to your place at some point?
We can do that.
Yeah.
The interview will be shown in its entirety, even the ugly parts, no cuts, except this cut right here.
Latest video.
One spider has 60 grams of protein. You are missing out on your gains if you don't consume.
Bro, do I
spider
look like I
food.
go to the fucking gym? I don't need that protein. That's not helping me.
I mean, name, age, and what you do.
Well, my name is Gormedios, and I'm a 400-year-old vampire, but I actually appear to be 13. So.
And what is your career? What is your job?
Interesting question.
Dude, I can't get over the shit-eating grin on Ian's face. He has just had this awkward smile for the entire time we've been watching this, just awkwardly staring at Sam.
What is your career? What is your job?
Interesting question.
It's like a demonic smile.
I'm a grifter. I'm a thief. Also an entertainer at certain points.
And this tells me Sam knows why he's here at this point, like fully, like what's happening.
I guess you could say.
But I don't think he expected this incredibly awkward encounter.
Maybe you could say the world's most influential comedian of all time. That's about it.
Okay.
Cryptocurrency trader, if we're being real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this... You can't flip this screen out, right? That's in there?
It's built in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I just figured like it might be a lot easier for you because that's low access.
Yeah, well...
Why is the interview room in like... Where are they right now? Like, the floor is fucked, the ceiling is fucked. Are they in like a fucking... a boiler room of some kind? Like, what is this?
I just realized...
This is the basement? Why wouldn't they just have this in one of the...
That other camera is...
It's the casting couch?
Extremely in the shot, too. I'm not sure if you care about that, but...
I don't think I care.
Like, how does he not realize he's getting totally fucked here?
Trust me. Makes it more real.
But I guess just you could do a count on it. 'cause
Nicholas, the goat.
Thank you.
Ian's IBS working hard right now.
Yeah, did anybody ask Sam if like iDubbbz smelled like shit the entire weekend?
Gonna change, but I mean,
what's your concerns?
I just want to find a place that's best for you to be.
I think Ian wanted this to work so bad, he was willing to look past all the weird shit if it would ultimately get him to this moment where he could punk Sam Hyde and get the big win.
I can be here because it's
that one's really solid.
Yeah, that one's like it's literally
Let's
from
do
like
that,
here to there.
because I'm not gonna move. I think you should be on Sam, just dialing
just in
it
case.
in.
Why did you choose to make a documentary about me?
Well, I'm gonna flip that question on you and say.
I just flipped the question on you.
No, that's not how this works. I'm interviewing you.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is the craziest interview I've ever conducted.
Yeah, this is not going to be like an ordinary interview.
All right, go ahead.
Do you remember our first interaction?
No.
You don't?
No. I have very bad memory, though.
Yeah.
Hit pause here. All right, so
I like the concept that they were just sitting here watching the documentary the entire time. Like, canonically, they have been sitting here for 58 minutes watching the same footage that we're watching with the exact same cuts that we're seeing right now, and they have just like returned back to talk to us again.
We got to go sit down to do the interview, and at the beginning of the interview, he launches off with 6 or 7 years
like fourth wall literally just broke
ago. This is me. You're Sam. I'm talking to you. 6 or 7 years ago, you made a copyright violation or strike against one of my videos. You had one of my videos taken down. And I emailed you about it, and do you remember what your response was?
No.
I literally had no memory of this happening. I forgot completely. I remember it now, but I'd forgotten completely. I did a copyright strike on one of his videos where he used footage from ours, and when he emailed me, I told him I would reverse. You can have the strike thing reversed. I told him I would reverse it if he sent me a video of him squatting with 2 plates.
Dude, come on, bro. Come on. What, dude?
7 years ago?
And the best part is watching Sam navigate this in real time. Because he's got no fucking idea what Ian's going to say.
Yeah.
So, like, 2014?
Yes.
13, 14?
13, probably.
No, shit. That's a long time ago.
What do you think about that, Jet?
That is, I don't know why he hadn't forgotten that.
I think he was saying that he knew you 7 years ago.
What do you think about the...
I think that that's possible. I think what I really think is if that's your only interaction you guys have had before filming this, whether it was negative or positive, he would have brought it up. No matter what, I think that by this point in the interview, the tension had built between you two.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if things got off to I mean, no one knows. If things got off on the right foot and that tension wasn't there when this was being filmed, would he have hit you with that? Who knows?
No, I think Jet's being a little ignorant here. This was his plan from the beginning. He set out to make this moment. This was like the crescendo of the documentary you weren't even expecting to see.
But there was... The tension was... Like, that's just evidence of the tension.
There was so much tension. It was crazy.
It was remarkable, man. Like,
I'm getting...
Why?
Stress me out.
I was getting stressed out thinking about it.
Why?
Right
This was like, I'm going to go travel to go talk to King Nazi Sam Hyde and expose him to everyone, dude. I'm going to get him for being a copyright abuser. I'm going to ask him about the Daily Stormer. I'm going to find out about his political beliefs. No, this was like the initiation into Hassan's camp that he wanted to do earlier. It doesn't have to necessarily be Hassan, but to join like the lefty political space. He wanted to do that then, and he took the opportunity now in current day with Ethan Klein to try to make good on that.
What were some like plays on it? Like what were some manifestations of tension?
you guys just weren't comfortable around each other.
The vibes were just weird.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But they always are.
Was it bad?
What do you think?
Did I snub you or slight you or something?
What
What did I do?
your memory's that bad?
Yes.
You don't remember?
I do not remember.
Okay. Do you remember...
What was it?
Do you remember making a Kickstarter TV?
Yes.
Of... well, no, it wasn't Kickstarter TV. You remember making a pony game?
Yes.
Dude, do you remember making a Kickstarter TV thing? Yes. Well, no, you didn't do that. Oh. Do you remember making a pony game? Immediately just answers yes, doesn't even know the context.
Okay. There were some creators at the time who made videos about this fake pony project.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you one of them?
I was one of them.
What did I do?
Do you have any guesses?
Did I say fuck you or something?
No, you copyright claimed the video.
Really?
Yes. And then you sent me an email.
That might not have been me. Oh,
You don't
okay.
think so?
I sent you an email.
It kind of seems like something that you would do.
I mean, I don't do most copyright claims. What was the email?
The email was, I will release the copyright claim on your video if you can send me a video of yourself squatting 200 pounds below parallel.
Why didn't you do that?
Dude, it's so fucking legendary because you could see the stuff from the recent content cop in this, right? Oh, this guy thoroughly embarrassed me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go fly to his fucking house and I'm going to let him beat me up under a bridge. And then I'm going to ask him about how he annihilated me publicly and thoroughly embarrass myself because that's what I need to do to like recreate the content cop thing. That's what people want to see. And on the flip side, Sam Hyde doesn't know what this is. He has no idea what to say and immediately responds in stride being like, dude, it would have been so much more beneficial to you if you did that. You'd be like jacked right now if you listened to me.
Squatting 200 pounds below parallel.
Why didn't you do that? You'd be so much stronger now if you'd done that.
Yeah.
Damn. Did I create an enemy with that?
I mean, for a period.
Damn.
I didn't like you.
For years, dude, Ian has been holding back this resentment, never mentioning it.
I'm sorry.
You were an asshole.
I'm sorry, buddy. That's no good.
Yeah. Why'd you do that to me?
I don't know. I can't even remember what your video was. So maybe I'll.
But doesn't it look more normal, like with Ian in glasses, like pre-surgery? This is like way better.
I was pissed off or something. I don't know. I was trying to not have that ruse get blown though.
Right.
So maybe that had something to do with it.
That probably did.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
What did you just say? Hey, Nick, you got a shout out at the LA protests? What are you talking about?
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
What's the name
That's
of
what
the
led
guy?
to this day
Keemstar
today.
Orbiter.
Really?
Nick
Okay, so
Oreo.
you gonna punk
Mr.
me?
Oreo.
You're getting punked.
Really? How are you gonna?
Oh my god, you're getting punked right now, sir. I've actually punked you.
Damn.
That's what led to this day today.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So are you gonna punk me?
You're getting punked.
Really? How are you gonna punk me?
I'm gonna make you look like an asshole.
Oh god, dude. It's like, you can't feel bad for Ian here because he set out to do this to Sam. He just got out fucking assholed.
Really?
Which isn't hard to do.
Is that really the case?
No.
Okay.
It's meant to be, well, I mean, part of me feels like you might be being disingenuous by saying you don't remember.
I legit don't remember. 100% serious.
Really?
Yeah.
You just like, is it because you're, doing so much that you just sort of forget all the bridges you burn and all the like people you fuck with?
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at all. But do you just forget all the bodies that you leave in your wake when you just go past them and ignore them as you fuck them over? Like, is that something that you... Like, I'm not mad at all, but I'm just wondering.
Ever burn a bridge with that?
I could have been, but I'm a resilient person, so I turned that hate into a passion for filmmaking.
Really? Is that something your therapist told you to do?
Which is why I'm here.
A passion for filmmaking. Oh, it's that documentary thing. I wonder where the passion went.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Dude, the only thing resilient about you is when Henry Resilient goes over your divorce in a couple of years. I will be watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you like still angry with me?
No, definitely not.
Okay. You dislike me still?
No, I think there's some things about you that I just want to understand better.
Yeah.
Mostly to do with your comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I have a list of questions that I can get into.
Sure.
What are they? Are they about the Daily Stormer?
Let me see if this thing's still rolling here.
By the way, I'm pretty sure on the space, because I didn't really know a lot about Sam Hyde, I'd asked him literally on it. I was like, why do people keep asking me this? Like, Sam, did you send money to like the Daily Stormer or something? And he just didn't answer me.
It is.
All right. So before we get into the shit, let's get a synopsis.
What's the shit?
I'll get into it.
No, because this is ominous.
Is it making you nervous?
Yeah, no, I want to know what the shit. Because this is very strange. It feels like you're trying to punk me or something. Which
I'm
is
not
like,
punking you. It's just questions that me and a lot of other people that I've talked to have about you. Like, what makes you sort of a
Is that what the shit is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Let's start off with what content are you most proud of that you've created?
I don't like the order this is going because you're I don't want to give you any honest answers to questions like what are you most proud of and then have you hit me with something like weird. So just get
Now, Sam does kind of feel like he's on the back foot here. He wants to get to that shit right away. He doesn't want the leading question. He doesn't want to get set up because he now knows, okay, this is like an op. Like he is hostile.
the weird shit.
Okay. Can we...
We'll circle back.
Sam is incapable of feeling nervous. I don't... Well, maybe nervous is the wrong word, but he's much more guarded now. Now he's like, okay, I see what's happening here. Let me just pick my words carefully.
We'll circle back? Okay.
He's not playing Ian's game. He's not letting Ian dog walk him here. Like, he's aware that the intention was to have a hostile interview, so he's matching that.
Just to be clear, just so it's not like... to relieve the any sort of pressure you might.
Don't relieve the pressure.
No.
Keep it on.
Okay.
Let's save it. Let's keep it in there.
What's the name of the guy,
whole-
the Keemstar orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
This whole interview is like that episode in The Simpsons where Bart says, "You can see the exact frame to when his soul fade."
Yeah, I know, literally.
Okay, we're gonna get firstly.
Thank you for hitting the goal.
I guess we can do that after.
And you can see how uncomfortable Ian is. All right, firstly, I think we could just do that after.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5,
Okay.
my man.
We're gonna get
First things first, we could just do that after.
Firstly, I guess we can do that after. You've said in the past that world peace isn't
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5.
Because you know what he
my
did?
man.
He for lack of a better descriptor here, and I apologize ahead of time, he basically blew his load immediately. Like he just prematurely ejaculated in the middle of this debate. And he's like, I'm gonna make you look like an asshole or whatever. And then after that, Sam completely disarmed him, and he just doesn't really know what to do now.
Or you don't do politics. You've said that. I think you've said that.
That's what happened, dude. I'm sorry. That's what happened.
Like the Joe Bernstein.
Can't remember saying that. I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
Is Sam Hyde the nemesis to iDubbbz? Yes, Billy Mitchell.
Do you feel that way now? Like
I don't.
Yeah, dude. Anissa is watching this, licking her lips and salivating at how pathetic her husband looks.
I don't care.
You don't
I think that the psychological schism that the world is experiencing is unfixable, and I don't care. And the thing that I tell anybody I care about,
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Since it happened at H3's Content Cop in this, why can't Ian be up front and honest with his intentions? Why does he have to be so bitchy and gaslight? Well, he wasn't honest with his intentions when he went to Tana Mojo's thing, and that was like one of his most notable things he's ever done. It's the hype. It's the heist. It's like the moment. I talk about this a lot, but the only person I know who's ever done anything like this before, unironically, was John Swan. Do you know John Swan? Maybe some people remember, actually know who he is. If you come from my community, obviously you know who he is. I'll let the cat out of the bag because this video is never coming out. John Swan's third Chris Hansen video, he literally went on, I guess, I don't know if he used Squarespace or something else. He hired a voice actor. He created a fake product, a whole fake product that he wanted people to promote. And it was a reference. I forgot what the reference was, but it was something that Chris Hansen would have fucking promoted, right? And at the time, Chris Hansen was taking like any money he could to promote literally fucking anything. And he was also like making streams on us saying we're like re-victimizing women. So he would know who John Swan was, right? And if you sent him money on Fiverr, he promoted like, what was his name's thing?
Is this really lolly?
Chris Hansen promoted the family of the fucking Medellin cartel crime lord. What's his fucking name, dude? Holy shit. Escobar. Yeah, he promoted the Escobar Fold, like Pablo Escobar's kid's fucking brand. That was tied to Pablo Escobar's name because somebody had asked him to on Cameo, and they were using it on their website as like a testimony to purchase the product. So, and this was after, like, he needed money desperately, and he was promoting fucking anything, bringing people on, doing shit on stream. So John Swan used not even a voice actor thing or whatever, not even like a voice modulator. He just went in with like a fake American accent, got a whole phone call with Chris Hansen, and like was going to convince him to do a full live stream promoting this fake product that John had organically created and tricked Chris into looking at.
Is Dark Viper AU a virgin? No, I am not. Why would so many people be Googling that?
And if you go back and you want to know anything about this, watch the second Chris Hansen video that John made. He plays the first second of the audio, so you know that I'm not lying to you. He literally goes and does this whole thing. And in the call, Chris starts bragging about his new Disney Plus series where he's going to be exposing Onision to some random fucking guy who's trying to sell him a product, giving him like inside information on like the Discovery series. I shit you not. That's how confident Chris was about like the Discovery Plus Onision investigation show. He just started like divulging light information to John Swan. This was the closest thing that ever happened to Sam Hyde, and I'm the only one who got to see it. And it's a huge shame. I was trying to like convince John to publish it at some point, but obviously his reputation has been fucking destroyed. It was literally his content cop moment, and the internet will never hear it.
About, or anybody who pays to listen to me,
Is that the one Steve Asarch, yeah, was working with it. That documentary was fascinating because it took some of the survivors or whatever, or accusers of Onision, and put them on a documentary where they talked about people who didn't want to be on the documentary story. So Sarah had got so upset about her story getting butchered in a fucking documentary she didn't get paid for that they ended up bringing her on for an additional episode that, in my opinion, or I think she even said this at the time, that she felt like forced to make because they told her story essentially without her consent, because it was all publicly on streams and stuff like that, and they had gotten everybody who wanted to be in it was in it, and she didn't want to be in it, but they told her story anyway, so she felt like she had to go back on and film an additional episode for the series. It's still up there, but yeah, Stephen Asarch was involved in that. I believe he disavows it now.
Take care.
I think Edwin was in it too.
For yourself, squat 225 below parallel, and fix your shit, stack money, be loyal.
John Swan lied to everyone. He did insane shit to say his autistic cousin hacked his Discord. Yes, but he almost created one of the greatest videos of all time. So unfortunately, yeah, all that stuff did happen with John, but in relevance to this story, it is actually very significant.
The people who are close to you, etc. But I don't care about politics.
Right, but it seems like that wasn't always your purpose. It seems like
the thing with John Swan is you really got to consider it this way, that some of the doctors made like crazy advancements while he was lying about his autistic cousin and smearing Dream publicly. So we don't necessarily know if like what John did was worth it, because some of the stuff that the doctors were doing, I mean, we would be set back years, you know? Let me see if I can find this really quickly so you guys know that I'm not lying to you. Oh, dude, I wish... if I was John, I would just stealth drop this project because it's one of the craziest things ever. Here. So this was the end of his... Is this it?
Approximately 1 year ago, I published my video regarding disgraced content creator Onision, a YouTuber who's had a large number of very heavy allegations.
No, that's not it. He made a couple Hanson videos. The real, yeah, it was To Catch a Payday came out. The one that he basically, mostly, a lot of this was plagiarized. But, yeah, not mostly, a significant portion of this was plagiarized.
Hello?
And of course, John had to blow himself up. You just had to blow yourself up because of your pride and your ego. Right before fucking... Well, I guess this is technically part 3, but it's not really... Oh, wait, yeah, this is part 3, but the real part 3 was the fucking call one that never came out.
Growing into that a little bit
I
more?
thought that there was...
You just had to blow it up!
I was a bit more...
We had a good thing going, you son of a bitch! We had Fring! We had a lab!
The possibility of to not change things, but to
what was the phone call? It's the thing I said, that he created a fake website. I have all of this. I won't release it without John's consent. If John gives me the go-ahead to do it, I could see myself making the video essay for him, because I think it's so Actually, you know what's funny? I wanted to do this, and I was framing it maliciously, but do you guys remember when Mumkey Jones made the video on how Reactor, like, obliterated Grade A Under A? I wanted to make that video. I wanted to tell the story about how disgraced YouTuber John Swan pulled off one of the funniest heists I've ever seen in my life. But John didn't go for it, so it never happened.
To bring about some kind of better...
And you had to go and... It would never was going to... Oh, we were bees. You're talking about... We had a good thing going. We were bees. And you had to blow it up because of you and your pride and your ego. You just had to be the wasp. If you'd done your shit and pollinated your plants, we'd all be fine right now.
The work that we were doing. which I now believe is not the case.
Nicholas,
Okay,
the goat.
so you feel like
Thank you for
that's
the
not,
$5, my man.
You just can't make as much of an impact with that. You're sort of wanting to.
I think that it's kind of over for freedom of speech, for the type of
So he immediately starts digging into the politics stuff.
shit that I would want to represent if I was
We had a queen. We had honey. Dude.
out there doing something like 100%
Dude, why don't they do the bee memes and other shows, dude?
serious with my heart in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's that's like a suicide mission.
Yeah, literally. We had what was it? What did you write? Hold on. What was that? We had a queen. We had honey. We could have lived for 30 years, but no. You just had to blow it up.
At this point. And it's also just not possible because there's no outlet to do that on. I couldn't possibly have a monetized YouTube channel or get a TV show ever again, etc. So there's no venue for it, even if I wanted to.
You don't think that you can package things differently, though?
Nicholas, the goat.
Dude, package things differently, bro. It's 2022. Sam Hyde donated to the Daily Stormer. What is there to package? Your new friends would never... If Sam Hyde came out as a fucking tanky lefty, he'd never be accepted in your space. What is your document? Your documentary isn't like trying to save Sam Hyde. Or, you know, metaphorically speaking.
Well, I mean, if I could go back in time, maybe that would be possible to do.
You don't think you could do it now?
No, there's no. I will never be on TV ever again.
Maybe not TV.
Wow. That's insane, Mike.
TV's the way to pass.
YouTube too. Anything that's monetized, anything that's Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, whatever. It's not. None of those are options. Even though we got.
John was an absolute weirdo of a person, but he was good at formatting a video. What a waste. John is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best video editor I have ever seen in terms of commentary YouTube. He's not good at script writing. He's not really good at picking a topic or formulating points, I don't think. But his videos look fantastic. He's got a pretty solid voice. And if other people made a good video, John would be able to emulate those talking points in a way that was extremely palatable, where he could turn a 100K video into a 1.5 million view video just by doing some shit in Premiere. It was, yeah, again, he would cut it down to like 30 to 40 minutes of like publicly available talking points and repeat them in such a manner with such high levels of editing that they would just go viral. Again, John's, I've done a bunch of good shit on YouTube. I think my video essays were great. I think John's in a lot of cases were better. John Swan got the attention of fucking Lindsay Lohan. John Swan got the attention of Justin Roiland. Like, I don't, bro, like they were... Actually, I guess him and maybe John and Justin Roiland could be friends now. They're both canceled. You know what I mean? But like his stuff was always like, it got farther.
1 million viewers per.
He was very talented.
Episode of World Peace, and fucking Mike Lazo said, we're going to shoot 100 episodes of this. You guys are the next 10.
What happened to him? He went crazy. He fucking... It sounds dumb to say. He lied about Dream. He lied about Minecraft. But what he did was he put himself in a multi-level lie that was so dramatic. It was like a character assassination bomb. So yeah, on the outside looking in, he lied about Dream. But if you actually know what happened, he lied about Dream years prior because he was fucking bitching at a small creator, something that would ultimately come back to bite him the entire time he was in drama. He always got involved in small YouTube drama with fucking teenagers and was like hyper obsessed with like fucking with people in places where he really shouldn't be. Like, it was way above him to be engaging in this kinds of drama. And like this fucking guy, Harley TBS, who'd go on to be a YouTuber, like an actual YouTuber, was just like a demonic clout entity at like 17 and like begging John Swan or whatever to be like friendly with him or begging him for shout outs or something. He'll deny it now, but that's how I remember it. I apologize if that's not accurate. So they had like said, hey, Harley, would you like to work with Dream? So then he created a fake Dream account and he's like, Harley, would you like to work on the Minecraft sex mod with me, Harley, or whatever? And he's like, this is not Dream. So Harley DMs the real Dream, saying that John Swan is impersonating him as a fucking person trying to, and all it was a harmless little troll with a fucking loser who was begging him for attention. But then it escalated because Dream reached out to John and asked him why he was impersonating him, talking about a Minecraft sex mod. And you're like, wondering, why does Dream know who John is to begin with? It's because he shot a Minecraft documentary. And while Dream was an up-and-coming creator who was about to blow up, he did the documentary, right? And then when Dream did blow up, the documentary blew up and made John a lot of money. So when Dream confronts John, he doesn't go, oh yeah, my bad, I was fucking with somebody. He starts. He had so many off points to make this thing make sense, and he just starts ballooning this lie. It wasn't actually him. It was his fucking autistic cousin who took over his Discord account, right? His autistic cousin did it. Then, years later, because he supposedly had gotten away with the lie, Dream talks shit on his subreddit saying that John was kind of a weird dude because John was announcing that him and this kid Toastify, Cordwit, were making a video, right? So
what's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
So at this point, John's in a crossroads. Years earlier, he had lied to Dream about a Minecraft sex mod and this Harley TBS character, and he thought he got away with it, but he didn't, so he can come clean. Then he goes out and makes a Twitter thread how Dream is slandering him, and in his video, he'll prove it. He'll prove how Dream is like a liar and a manipulator. So he doubles down. At this point, Dream starts going like, fuck this guy. So he gets in talks with like Keemstar and shit, right? John, again, at this point, probably could have got off the train, but it balloons even further to the point where this guy makes like a 20-page Google document proving how exactly he couldn't have possibly fucking lied about this. He like wrote a fabricated Google document with fabricated evidence to prove that this lie was fucking real until he finally confessed in a Discord call after it had come out that he'd, I guess, forgotten he had confessed to Tro years earlier, which eventually got back to me and I confronted him about it. But this went on for weeks, and it kept escalating and escalating and escalating to the point where this has got huge ramifications for the credibility guy, right? This was the credibility guy who made whatever YouTube essays. Actually, he was like a fucking deranged schizophrenic who was writing fan fictions about how he didn't lie about a Minecraft sex mod because he was so deep on his own fucking hype. He couldn't concede to this argument and kept going bigger and bigger and bigger. So yeah, John blew himself up, and then he would go on to do it again later on with Destiny. Tro was in the right opinion? Yeah. What happened was Turkey Tom calls me because Dream and Keem were apparently going to go... Keem was going to bury me because I think Keem didn't care or didn't know that I didn't know that John fucking did this. So Keem was getting ready to bury me, bury Augie. We were all going to go down with this, and John was willing to let this happen because he wasn't giving us any information either. In fact, I made a whole video defending him. And he couldn't just pat me on the shoulder and say, maybe you should stand down on this one. He was willing to take us all with him in this ridiculous lie. And most of it's in hindsight, it's so obvious. To me, it's why the fuck would John hedge his entire career over a Minecraft sex mod thing? This is so out of character for him. He would literally never do this. And that was the position that I had at the time. And then Tom calls me and he goes, yo, I talked to Slacker, this kid Slacker TV. Slacker told me he talked to Tro. Tro says that John confessed. And yeah, so whatever you want to do with that information. So I hang up with him and I called John. And I didn't have any evidence of this. Tro, I don't think had gotten back to me. And if he did, he wasn't going to give it to me. He didn't have the screenshot or he wouldn't give it to me. So I just went in there and I said I had it. And then he confessed. I was like, yeah, dude, I already got this. I'd rather hear it from your voice, though. And then John fell for that. And I got the confession. I posted it publicly. And that was that. But it was a really shitty situation that did fall back on everybody else for years. That was a referenced thing that happened. John screwed everybody over a fucking white lie that turned into a monster. It was crazy. The call is painful. You handled it well. I mean, I recommend you watch it at this point. But yeah, that's the John lore. And then the second John lore is that he wrote a Google document for an allegation against some guy everybody hates. And he lied about how much he did in it or something, or at least that was what was, I don't remember the full details of the second one. The first one was crazy enough. And then he was given a second chance and he blew it again because he was like hyper fixated on arguing about small YouTuber drama because those fucking kids like idolized him. You have to understand, before the Sunny V2 editing style became every commentary video ever, everybody was emulating John. Like big YouTube, small YouTube, they were all just making John's shit. It was all John. But yeah.
Tim and Eric, you're the future of Adult Swim, etc. It's just all done. It's none of those venues are a possible path for us.
Why didn't he come back and apologize? He did, and he blew himself up again, and he quit. That was it. You have to understand, and this is the last thing I'll say, because I'm going to get back to the video now, because this is a crazy tangent. But John decided not to go to college because he was pursuing YouTube and he was making a shitload of money. He had a manager. People keep lying and saying he had a manager who dropped him after this.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Everything was
really
looking
like
up for John.
Why?
And he blew himself up in not one afternoon, but he blew himself up and just completely destroyed his entire fucking career. And when he came back, it wasn't the same. He wasn't getting 1 million views a video anymore. So he came back and he got like 20K views. So at that point, that's crippling. That's backbreaking. If you're a YouTuber who's used to getting a certain amount of views and you come back and you get like 1K or 5K or 15K views, I mean, you lose a lot of morale there.
What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I just kind of feel like I've had aspirations of like being on Netflix or Hulu or whatever else, but I'm finding that
he should restart with a different channel. He works for, I don't know what I should say. He's a video editor now. He's still around. He just doesn't talk to any of us or anything or do any commentary stuff, but he's a video editor. I mean, you could probably find it if you look hard enough. It's not like he's hiding it.
YouTube is good enough, and it is like doing the trick for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done some like unsavory stuff on YouTube. And
day 124 of asking
the goat. Thank you for the $5.
Where I can find the iDubbbz FoodieTube content cop. Am I getting Mandela affected? That doesn't exist. iDubbbz never made a content cop on FoodieTube. Clown did. The Colossal is crazy FoodieTube stuff is like
on
the definitive FoodieTube
Keffels
videos.
appreciated the shout out.
Having gone from 1K average to 5 to 6 average, you think you'll be disappointed if it drops? Oh, it will drop. Absolutely. When this fucking drama is over, I'll go back down. But the difference is when I go back down, I'm still higher than everybody else in the space.
it's all good. I've been able to get messages out there. It hasn't been like super. I think I've come to a similar conclusion that you have.
I cannot complain.
Which is like, it's not necessarily my place, nor is it like super productive to kind of preach at people per se. But when there's like for your more recent content, you're like, I feel like you're encouraging people to.
iDubbbz didn't want an interview with Sam. He wanted a therapy session. No, you're wrong. iDubbbz wanted blood. iDubbbz wanted to come back holding Sam Hyde's like severed head so he could present it in front of his new lefty friends to try to get an in with that space or whatever. You guys don't understand. In like the 2022, 2023 timeframe, even 2021, a lot of these guys, Ethan included, were doing like this. I don't want to say hyper lefty politics, but that was kind of what was in, you know what I mean? And they were, maybe some of these people had political awakenings. Maybe these people got like significantly more politically minded, I guess. But like in a post 2016 world, there was a massive correction, a massive correction.
And you know what else is massive?
Because a lot of these YouTubers felt bad and they thought they contributed to like the alt-right pipeline because the Xander Halls of the world wouldn't let them forget about it. Or organically, they just became more politically aware and they had different positions. But like, the way to get in would have been to rip Sam Hyde's head off of his body and wave it around like fucking the comedian woman. Yeah.
Like self-reflect more and worry about their own shit. And I can't imagine that would be a bad thing for YouTube.
If I was on YouTube, I'd be taken down in a matter of...
Dude, if I was on YouTube, I'd be taken down. 4.6 million views in 3 years later. Like, again, iDubbbz wanted to like maim Sam Hyde to grow his brand and grow his fucking, his impact and and gain back what he lost when he wanted to be the content cop again, but he wanted to do it ethically against targets that are acceptable. And what he actually got was rebuilding the guy he was going to expose for being a Nazi and making him more relevant than he had been in years. It was like one of the biggest failures I've ever seen. Instead of exposing a Nazi, he built Sam Hyde's career back and granted him what he said he couldn't have, a YouTube channel.
Weeks. If we were posting right now we post shit to YouTube that's
censored.
It's censored.
If you can get into a call with Sam, not Twitter Spaces, would you? I mean, I probably could get in a call with Sam Hyde if I needed to. I don't know. I think we follow each other on Twitter, but I don't know. There's not necessarily anything I would need to talk to him about. I don't know.
If I were to be any higher profile than I am on YouTube, if I were to attempt to monetize on YouTube, it would be taken. It's not a career path. It's not. I couldn't become a YouTuber.
Oh, I know what Chud's covering tomorrow. Holy shit! What happened? Somebody made there's a pirate software allegation that just dropped right now. If you're watching this next week, you're probably super confused. I'm seeing a huge twit longer that just dropped. Oh fuck! Chud's not streaming tomorrow. I gotta watch that.
I don't mean in a derogatory sense.
Yeah.
I mean in the sense of like someone whose career is based on YouTube.
Okay, that's fair.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffel's appreciated.
Dan was yelling about it in chat. Dan who? H3 Dan? Dude, can Dan Saltman get a fucking check mark? Cause I'm not moderating Dan Saltman in my fucking chat, alright? Because I'm gonna get accused of ops. Fuck that shit. But like, can you get it? I don't see his shit at any time he posts it ever.
So you talk in your comedy, or at least on a lot of the High War stuff. You'll like
Nicholas!
Well, the original
The
video
goat.
is no
Thank
longer
you for the
publicly
$5,
accessible
my
through
man.
iDubbbz channel. It's wait, what are you talking about? Oh, did he take down the Sam Hyde documentary? Oh, unlisted all the Content Cop videos, including FouseyTube, and redirected the video. No. Race Pack, you are getting Mandela affected. There is no fucking FouseyTube Content Cop. You're trolling right now. There literally was never one. Are you thinking of like Jinx?
Reference Joe Rogan, Lena Dunham, Ethan Klein.
Wait, whoa! That would be a good donation sound. Ethan Klein,
So you talk in your comedy, or at least on a lot of the High War stuff. You'll like reference Joe Rogan, Lena Dunham, Ethan Klein. Why do you do that? Or do you realize how like confusing that could be to like some viewers where it's like, I don't like, is he being serious about this or?
I'm being serious, yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably talking about a Content Cop on prank channels. Maybe that would be it. Maybe he mentioned FouseyTube, but it was never a FouseyTube centric one. That was if it was a prank channel one, that's like is it how to prank it up?
What we do here is go.
That's the funny thing is I don't even have memory of this video. But I don't think Content Cop was big until Keemstar, was it? No, how to prank it up. I don't see FouseyTube in this at all. Unlisted official video. Content Cop, how to prank it up. I mean, yeah, you could tell. I don't know.
I think about Joe when I wake up. I think about him when I go to sleep. And is that weird? People have obsessions. I mean, what are you obsessed with? Something, right? You don't have to say what it is. I think about fucking Joe Rogan, not fucking him, but I fucking think about Joe Rogan when I wake up, when I go to bed, when I'm doing my MMA training, when I'm drinking my $30.
And dude, Ian's sitting here like, yes, he likes Joe Rogan. This is the pipeline. He's in the pipeline. That's how he became alt-right. This is going to be great for my narrative.
Green juice, okay? He got me onto this.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do think about him.
I do.
I think you rarely think about him. I think he pops in your head when you're filming a video and you're like, oh yeah, this would be a good thing to use as a prop in the moment.
No.
No.
No, you don't understand. You get my genius.
I'm going to check this out right now. I just got linked the Lazy Shell thing, and this looks very funny. Lazy Shell has been in the chat all night. Actually, he donated to the stream. I want to check this out. Dude, finally we have people who produce content that is not, like, deplorable to watch on stream. This is actually, like, really talented shit that I've seen here.
I am not interested.
She's like, let me fuck you in the ass.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, look at this, dude. This is fantastic. Dude, we finally have, like, extremely fucking talented people.
I am not interested.
She's like, let me fuck you in the ass.
I think Anita Sarkeesian
Grizzly, I'm not talking about you.
was kind of onto something. There's a lot of assholes on the internet, and they're kind of misogynistic too, I think. Anissa and I have stepped away from Creator Clash because I'm like, I spent my last fucking 4 years working on this stupid boxing shit.
Yeah, it's definitely in better hands. Because I will not shut up on Twitter.
That is
Yo, it's the Ethan Klein Wiggler.
probably a bad idea.
I will tweet the stupidest shit.
It's so wait, I'm saying this so genuinely. It's okay to ask for help. Please get help. It's okay to find me attractive and still hate me.
That is probably a bad idea as well.
I will not fucking shut up.
I hate gunheads.
Dude, look at the retarded dragon on her fucking chest, dude.
Don't go to a shooting range with a bunch of gun YouTubers.
I hate gunheads. We've already raised $238,000.
Yeah.
Oh my god, finally someone's drawing Aaron like the Mike from PA clone. You didn't raise 238,000. Ethan Klein and Hassan Piker had a blood feud that reached fucking epic proportions.
Nicholas!
And
The
they
goat.
raised
Thank you for the
$200,000.
Hold on, what are you drinking?
It's a
True! Based! Keep an eye on the tattoos. Okay.
Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Dude, I feel like this could be a meme in and of itself. It's just him with a tiny ass head saying Dr. Pepper cream soda. $200,000.
Hold on, what are you drinking?
Like this right here.
It's a Dr. Pepper cream soda.
The main controversy, I would say, that Anissa and I, we were getting 34%
By the way, Lazy Shell's links are being spammed in chat. Thank you, Grizzly.
of the profit
Dude, biblically accurate, Hassan. True.
share.
We needed a small safety net of 34%. They call it Rule 34. It's actually extremely common. Please look up Anissa Jomha Rule. Oh my god, dude. 34 to clarify. I got caught doing the same bit twice. Exactly why people do things like this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Ian's not into any of that shit. I've tried.
She says she's tried to peg him.
Oh my, dude. This is like, dude, are you fucking kidding me?
And so far, she's been unsuccessful.
Yeah, she's just opened my eyes to
Like, I'm sorry if you're tired of this drama. I don't really care. It has created this. This is what we got out of it. I am so happy.
so many different things.
This guy is fucking crazy talented.
You know, a woman's perspective in the
Dude, commie sex worker boxing league in the top right.
world.
You fuckers that are
What is this now? Yoko, we got a dead fucking fly, a dead duck, Hassan Piker on the shoulder, dude.
looking at
Oh god, it's the Ace of Spades
this
tattoo.
right now. I know that you would fucking cry. How do I know? Because I've done it to one of you fuckers
What the fuck is that? Oh, is it? What is it?
in real life, and you have cried. They're obviously Jewish.
Doesn't it seem like a
You know when I learned what the Ace of Spades tattoo was? Do you know how I figured out what that is? Do you know where it came? Not where it came from, but do you know how I figured out what that means? It was on the fucking the child that Chris Tyson purchased from Shadman. Somebody who, by the way, Anissa Jomha has said positive things about on social media. I imagine she hadn't seen his other work. Yeah.
power thing? He's like, I am not interested. She's like, let me fuck you in the ass.
I need to be
Yeah, remember the picture that was on the fucking that Chris Tyson hung up on the fucking wall of Jimmy's house or Jimmy's office?
on a leash.
The one that Chris Tyson said was like his centerpiece in his her centerpiece in her fucking living room.
I need to be on a leash. A tight leash, to be honest.
Tipster has been like raked to the coals for that fucking comment, but he has since rescinded his position.
Because I am unhinged.
The fidget spinner one, yeah.
I always
The Queen of Spades, yeah, rather.
wanted a partner who challenged me.
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's finally getting challenged.
No.
Because since I
Challenged me.
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
Because since I've known you, you've always had like IBS.
Dude, 34%.
You've always been shitting yourself.
Yeah, well.
What is the blue? Oh, is that the OnlyFans logo?
Dude, you got shit in your pants, bro. So he's cheap, shits his pants, he's got bad breath, and we're continually adding to the list, okay?
You better be wearing a diaper, otherwise you're not fit to have a child.
I'm gonna sub Lazy Shell. This is great. I want to see this. This has to be like live on my feed.
Poo pants swastika
Do you make shorts, Lazy? Do you post shorts on like fucking IG reels? You literally should just start pumping shorts out.
boy.
What are you doing? One short? Bro, this is how you gotta grow. Jeez, this is sick though. Good stuff.
I've spent probably $6,000 on candy.
Yeah, it's not as easy as like just fucking posting the video again. You gotta like redesign it for a different aspect ratio. I understand it's not like a simple click click boom thing, but I do think that your shit would pop off more if you were posting in short form as well.
Videos, a lot of which are unreleased, with people trying to get famous people to name drop Joe Rogan because I want him to notice me.
To any success?
No.
Oh, there was like a 5-year time frame, and I'm not calling out Andy Worski specifically here because he was one of them, where every fucking YouTuber who had a podcast was like, in 5 years, I want to have been on Joe Rogan. That's my goal. My life goal is that like I'm gonna be on Joe Rogan. That's what I'm gonna do. That would be like that's when I know I've made it, is when I'm on Joe Rogan. Now obviously they don't think that anymore, but that was a thing that like everyone was saying back then. Dude, if Nick made a video about John Swan in this day, he'd make money. I mean, it's a fascinating story. But like I think it's been told. Willie's videos on it. If you want to know more about John Swan, go watch Willie's videos.
And you want him to notice you because you want to fight him.
I will fight him.
Worski in 2025, bro. I think Worski in 2025 is more relevant than he was like when he, I guess, post Worski live. I guess.
No, I just think he's cool. He's like everything I want to be.
Shut up! You're being.
What?
Be serious for a
Be
moment.
serious? Do you want me to be serious?
Let's be serious. Yeah.
If you wanted me to, okay.
Yeah.
It's less entertaining if I'm serious.
Oh, I totally disagree.
All right, fine. Yeah, what you said. If I'm like I should need to make a funny video, let me make a Joe Rogan shout out. I'll do that. That's what I think.
Bro, there's already a post on our subreddit getting mad that
I
Ethan took the
recommend
sponsorship
watching
from Dan
Nicholas
Saltman.
DeOrio's latest
Dude,
video.
I have never felt more fucking I have never felt more secure in my optics cuck stances than I do reading this fucking thread from 30 minutes ago crying about Ethan taking the React sponsorship. I'm so glad I didn't take that fucking sponsorship. Sorry, Dan, by the way, if you're watching, but like I just fucking knew, dude. You're gonna get payroll, you're gonna get dude, fuck that shit. It does not pay to do any content related or people that you know sponsorships online, because nobody treats shit like commercials or anything. Even if you like the product, you have to fucking subscribe to the CEO.
Perfect. That's
there
good.
You go.
Yes.
You got it. You went out with the mystery.
They're gonna talk shit anyway, sure, but then at least I'm not being paid.
Let's go through.
I will drink his blood.
I think it's stupid. I think you can be able to do a fucking commercial. A commercial's a fucking commercial, but whatever. I get it.
I'm going to drink his blood.
I think that format works.
Okay, good.
Serious?
Ethan doesn't care. I mean, it's what they're gonna say. If he doesn't care, he doesn't care. But like, Redact is a great product that I've been using for years, so I have no problem with Redact as a product. But obviously, you can't take that money around or whatever. Otherwise, people are gonna bitch and whine about it.
Go into it.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll get him.
Mm-hmm. Like I guess as an example of that, it was like Ethan Klein being like, oh, Ethan's putting in the Crush 5,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
Whereas like there were a lot of your fans who legitimately thought like Ethan.
That's awesome.
Putting some.
I didn't even know that people thought that was legit. That's really fun.
Why do you care about what whiny losers think? For the most part, I don't, but it all compounds, right? It starts with out of context clips from President Sunday's video, and then you take those out of context clips and you couple them with like fucking arguments that I was a fan of Destiny in the past. Then it's like, oh, well, you're also now being paid by Dan Saltman on top of that. So clearly you must have some kind of investment or whatever. And it like formulates this super cringe, gay fucking spider web of bullshit that's not even accurate. And they just use point for point for point for point for point to create some narrative completely out of thin air. So it's just easier not to give them freebies when you can. I guess, because eventually some idiot's going to go and try to put it all together, and it's just completely fabricated, a waste of everyone's time.
Funny, 'cause I don't
And if a
pay
loud enough idiot says it, then it's like a pain in the ass, and you have to respond to it.
attention to that stuff.
Yeah, a lie repeated often enough becomes believed. Well, yeah, I mean, like, Hassan Piker goes on stream and then says that I'm a crypto-fascist, right? Now a huge audience of people think that I'm a fucking neo-Nazi who runs a Nazi podcast. So it's not like people are doing any research on this. If they don't like you, it's confirmation bias.
Stuff at this point.
Yeah.
I figured out what was. It's not nervousness about being punked.
Get paid? Maybe I'll do the Dan, where you at? Will, you gonna take it? I wasn't offered the sponsorship, but okay. Willie, stop the fucking. You get in the commentary slop thing in the Discord. I don't want to hear any fucking fight talk right now. Interpersonal community bullshit.
I wish you had been upfront about that, because I honestly don't like when I have like static with people. And I brought you here, and I was like, I want to help Ian make a cool.
Maybe I'll take the Billy Mitchell money instead. After that whole rant, dude, I gotta take the Billy Mitchell hot sauce money.
Video for his channel that will like entertain his fans. I like the Dax Flame. I like that you're bringing Dax Flame out, because I used to like his videos back in the day. And I was like, all right, we'll do everything with Ian. We're gonna go shoot guns.
Yeah, that's the thing with Billy. Billy made the fucking Code Nick thing for free. I don't really care, but I think it's funny. But yeah, I think for 48 hours, but we're on 36 and it's still up right now. You get an additional discount for the fucking hot sauce right now with Code Nick.
I get cars. We're gonna fucking bring the slingshot.
And I make no money off that, just to be clear.
Out, which you loved. Okay, you said that's my Ferrari. That's my baby Ferrari. I wish you just told me, like, just hit me up at the beginning.
Yeah, and Sam, dude, and this is totally reasonable by Sam here. It makes Ian look like shit. You don't know if he's doing this on purpose because he's trying to, like, guilt or make himself look better in the documentary, but it's like, you could have just told me this is why you're coming here. You didn't have to jump me or whatever. It could have been cool.
Been like, hey, we have.
You didn't have to wait 7 years to confront me on this.
I wish you just told me, like, just hit me up at the beginning and been like, hey, we have this. There's this thing. It's like. Beef over.
Yeah, in fairness, like...
You should have just told me that. Dude.
Yeah, no, but I thought it would be really good here.
Okay.
To be a reveal.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't have anything else to connect.
I just hope that you're not actually... Like, if you actually were upset about that, I would want to, like, heal that.
Right. No, not at all.
All right.
I'm so... Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, at that time I was raking in, like, a good...
You should...
Oh, no, dude. Now he's talking about how he doesn't make much money anymore. I didn't remember this part. At the time, I was raking in.
So, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, at that time, I was raking in, like, a good...
You should have just told me...
Oh, my... Dude. But this
Nicholas,
is so...
The GOAT. Thank you for the $5.
You know what I mean, though? This is, like, the version of this, like, video that never came out. This is, like, the Psychology in Seattle segment, but on fucking crack. No, this is the Psychology in Seattle segment on fentanyl. That's what we're watching right now, okay?
I'm sorry. Water.
No, it's all good, man. It's
I don't like having static with people that I actually like.
Yeah.
Like, if there was even, like, a 0.1 of a gram more, this might have been fatal.
I think I wouldn't have brought it up if it was, like, an uncomfortable topic for me. It's not something that I'm...
Okay.
Yeah. But I guess another reason that I brought it up, because I just think it's funny that, like...
It is, it's certainly news to me.
Yeah, well, the scenario, it's like, it didn't actually change from, I think, around 2014 till now.
Mm-hmm.
You told me to, like, do some jump rope and do some push-ups.
Oh,
and back then, you were also giving me fitness advice.
Yeah, well, I mean, you should have taken it.
Oh my god, dude. He just sits here getting mauled. And he just doesn't stop. He doesn't stop, dude.
You gotta get jacked. You gotta fucking start lifting.
Yeah.
Even nicely, Sam makes him look like a fucking loser.
I lift. My girlfriend got me into lifting.
Okay.
Oh my god, why did he say that? Dude, his girlfriend got him on the bench. I don't know, dude. Oh my god.
Jacked. You gotta fucking start lifting.
Yeah. I lift. My girlfriend got me into lifting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, there you go. Take that good advice.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Nicholas, the GOAT. Thank you for the $5, man.
Do you think any of the, like, open mics you've done in the past that are,
Thank
like,
you.
really offensive to people in the audience, do you think those would be as funny if the audience wasn't so offended?
It wouldn't be funny at all.
Yeah.
Some of it would be funny, but a lot of it's just based on the fact that the audience is getting pissed off. But those are people that you want to piss off because they're like total scum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the clip of that girl coming up and what did she? I don't think she hit me. I think she did something. Did she hit me with the mic? Did you see that clip?
I think I may have.
It doesn't matter. But anyway, those people are all assholes.
Yeah.
They're all fluoride junkies.
And
what is a fluoride junkie? Can somebody translate that for me? Is that like a thing? What is that? I feel like if I ask Alexa what that is, it's going to be a problem.
Should have kicked her in the chest. I had this one girl, oh my god, man. This one time, this girl came over to sell my friend weed.
Oh, they drink the tap water and it's like ruined their mind?
She was an Uber driver that was like big on Vine. And that was like her intro, like the first 10 seconds of meeting her, that was her intro. Was like, yeah, I'm big on...
Oh, wait, I just realized, dude. I just realized we haven't even seen the funniest part yet. I'm now just realizing that Ian doesn't even realize that this whole thing is fake yet. We still haven't gotten there. We're about to get there. I think we're probably going to move on after this part.
Vine. Like, bitch, you drive a fucking Uber. You sell weed. And
what's the name of the guy? Keemstar
Thank
Orbiter?
you.
Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Sam being a Chad towering over Soyboy Ian will never be not funny.
Do you think he did that on purpose, where he gave Ian like the deeper chair and he's sitting on like a puffed up office chair to appear even bigger?
She was like, I didn't bring up race at all. I don't start talking about race with strangers, but she said she was talking about how like her black friends or like black people in black people in LA and San Francisco and New York act like white people. And I was like, oh, so that's your solution, is just to whitewash everyone and ruin their culture? And she got up, walked over to me, and either fake kicked me in the face or tried to kick me in the face, and I was fast enough to catch it, which I think she was actually, with a fucking pointy shoe, coming an inch away from my face.
Dude, I don't believe that she just fucking like kicked eye level.
You had to be there.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Let's move on.
It sounds like a good story.
And it was a crazy time. She's big on Vine. You'll find her. You'll see her on there.
Could you imagine somebody just running up to you and then fucking like doing a high kick to your face? Like Chun-Li. Yeah, like, literally Chun-Li with the fucking foot movement.
Do you think your fans understand your comedy?
You see, it's the alt-right pipeline. This guy wanted to be Xander Hall. Only he wanted to get out of the commentary community.
Or
hey, wait, he's Neo Xander Hall. Xander Hall wanted to infiltrate the commentary community and bring them all to the left. Ian wanted to excavate. He wanted to leave, dude. He wanted to get out of the commentary community and infiltrate politics.
I'm kind of out of touch with my fan base. We don't have a subreddit.
He wanted to exfil
or anything. It all gets taken down. And also, I've made the conscious effort to sort of remove myself from just the internet in general. Like I have a sock puppet Twitter account that I use to follow cryptocurrency, Bitcoin stuff, but I do not. I really am not online at all. Like I go on Instagram to look at cars. I go on Twitter to look at Bitcoin stuff, and I do not look at really anything else.
TikTok?
No.
Gotta get on it.
Think about it.
Dude, gotta get on TikTok, knowing full well Sam would be banned within 15 minutes on TikTok.
Some fast motion Rick and Morty videos.
I heard Rick and Morty, like that new episode that just dropped, is really good. But if you watch this next week, it might not be the one that I'm talking about.
Yeah, I guess the reason I bring up whether your fans understand it is because I know that I get frustrated when I read
Yeah, they're 3 episodes into the season. I just found out today.
Comments from fans, and they've interpreted what the meaning behind something is.
Oh well, I mean,
The Matrix. I don't know what episode it was. I just know it's like it's a Citadel episode that's like a sequel to the Rick Lantis mix-up. I'm probably gonna watch that tomorrow.
I guess my problem is I wouldn't consider those people fans. Like people who There's like people who fucking try to write essays in the YouTube comments. I've seen, because I do see these things.
Yeah, and he's right, dude. It's actually, you know what's funny right now? Sam is now teaching iDubbbz about concern trolling.
Try to write essays in the YouTube comments. I've seen, because I do see these things, because I look at comments right after posting a video, and I'm aware of the fact that there's people who write paragraphs of shit. I don't read them. I read the first 3 lines to get the gist that this is a person writing a fucking 3-paragraph essay in YouTube comments. But yeah, I know there's people. I know that people look at what I do and what other people do, because you see it on other video makers.
Did you see the new Muda video? It's him going over the... What? The what? I'm sorry, the Muda what? Why did that not go on the screen either? Mudahar did a video on the double homicide that I said that there wasn't enough information to do a segment on, and he just keeps calling it a legend when the guy's on camera shooting and killing somebody. Is that real? What? Okay, I'm gonna watch this after. We're gonna finish this segment, and then I'm gonna watch that after.
YouTube pages and come to insane conclusions that only a strange, dark person could come to.
Okay, what does he mean by...
Not you.
I don't fucking analyze people's YouTube videos. I literally look at car videos. That's all I ever look at.
Yeah.
And lens comparisons for cameras.
Yeah, I think...
And swag shit.
What kind of swag shit?
Just rap shit, so I'm reinventing myself as a rapper.
Yeah. I've noticed that a lot.
And he's now, he literally is now comfortable again. Like, Sam is now no longer guarded. He's not in any danger from this conversation. So immediately, he goes back to fucking memeing. Immediately, he's now back in character. He's back to doing the bit again. And that's what keeps him, like, that's why he's such a good comedian. He got guarded, he handled his shit when he was getting pressured, and now he has control of the conversation again, and he's right back to being in character.
The people you employ here are kind of...
hip-hop oriented?
Yeah.
Yes, that is intentional.
Like, he knows he's won.
Goal is to use the Sam Hyde brand, the he can't keep getting away with it brand, parlay that into a rap career. And they are helping me. I'm not afraid to say it. They ghostwrite some of my lyrics, and we're gonna make some fire shit.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Okay.
Now, imagine if he released this documentary and it came with a full iDubbbz diss track. I think that would have escalated it to an even higher level.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
And Ian is literally stunned. He has no idea what to say now. This guy is prepped with questions.
Like,
come on, say the Daily Stormer. Say it.
I guess hesitation to be 100% serious. Does it have anything to do with the fact that you're like...
Ask him if he's a Nazi.
I recommend
Ask
watching
him.
Nicholas DeOrio's
Thank you.
video.
Want to kind of ruin the magic of like... your persona, or...
I don't think there's magic. I'm just trying to do what's most entertaining.
Yeah. And oftentimes that comes, like, I guess you're...
What's the name of the guy?
Would you say
Keemstar
that...
Orbiter? Nick Oreo.
Thank you.
Mr. Oreo.
Like, that's a place of comfort.
He's asking the same question 4 different ways. That's because Ian has an answer he wants to get. He's not doing an interview. He's clip farming in real time in person. And he's not... And again, it's so funny watching current day Ian, who's petrified to be even on a live stream, attempt to do this fucking interview. He looks uncomfortable talking to Noah Sampson, and he's across the room from Sam Hyde.
Be, like, more on when the cameras are on and being less...
It's mad uncomfortable. It's mad annoying. I hate filming stuff.
Yeah. Why don't you be more, you can be more serious about things.
I'll be more serious. I can be more serious.
What is the Daily Stormer? It's an alt-right media publication.
Serious? Want me to be more serious?
Well, I mean,
I'm not using that lightly.
You can be more relaxed rather than on all the time. You know what I mean?
Why would I do that if there's like thousands of people watching a YouTube video? Why would I like relax and chill and like not be entertaining?
Well, I think it should
Well, you know, Sam, you got to be more like a loser, like me.
be one of those things that you're able to like turn on and off.
I am.
I think that's true. You are doing that here.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the past I've seen like interviews where it's like it feels like you so easily derail.
Why is he just slapping his back, dude? Like, Ian's trying to ask a question, he just starts hitting himself, dude. This guy's a force of nature.
It just by being like, all right, I'm taking it. I'm steering this a whole.
Nicholas,
Because I don't like
the
the people
goat.
that have interviewed
Thank you for
me
the
in past.
$5.
There's always been some fucking idiot.
Really?
Yeah. Who's interviewed me that's cool?
Oh, I didn't know you had that. So, there is Anthony Fantano.
That guy sucks.
I think InfoWars guy.
Oh yeah, Jay. I was pretty real with that though.
Owen Schroyer, this is the Info War.
Yeah,
I was cracking jokes, but I wasn't being a weirdo.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you were being that weird with Fantano either.
Yeah.
But you do.
If
kind
I
of
was
take it your own direction, I think.
If I was interviewed by somebody interesting, I mean that's why I'm not like fully in character right now, is because
Like, Ian's so fucking stupid. If Sam Hyde, like if he was talking to somebody else, Ian is somebody who'd be in danger of getting literally pulled to the alt-right in real time. If he was trying this political shit, like, imagine he's sitting down with, like, unironically, I think Medicare could talk him out of his whole worldview, and he'd become like a conservative. If he sat there and had a real political conversation with fucking remember like the Destiny Medicare debate? If Ian had the fucking debate with Medicare, I think he'd come out looking like a conservative.
I like you. I would do.
Or he would say stuff that would be like. He would say stuff that would be like viewed that way.
No way, no!
Like, he would get tricked into repeating popular conservative talking points.
God, I've seen senile old ladies more coherent than Ian, I swear.
I don't know if he would be swayed as much as he would literally say conservative talking points, not realizing that he walked right into it.
If fucking, I don't know.
He would say something that would alienate him from his new yeah, absolutely. I mean, the worst thing that Ian can do is get into debates and stuff like that. He'll get literally butchered.
Fuck, who's cool?
No, that's fair. I mean, I think you gave me the answer I was kind of looking for.
Yeah, that's usually the interviews are just a setup for some funny shit.
Right. Fair.
He would get brainwashed mid-debate.
Oh, this is more the shit here.
Oh no, dude, he's reading his phone.
So you've talked in the past about like, what was the interview? I think it was with Fantano. You talked about wanting to like do your part to reverse the feminization of society.
Yeah.
Is that still kind of a thought in your head?
I think
It's like, what does this have to do with boxing and hip hop and what? Well, how's your content these days? Anissa texted him in real time.
I mean, there's a serious.
Why would she text him real time if she's not watching?
There's a serious problem with masculinity.
This is taking forever. Why can't Ian get to his point? Why? Because it was taken from him within 3 seconds of this conversation. His big ending crescendo was the first thing that he talked about because he was terrified of fucking Sam.
Generally, yeah.
Oh, so it gets cut off here. Is it in the other one? I'm almost positive you have to watch Ian's version of this to get the big fucking crescendo. Let me pull it up. Where he finds out the whole thing's fucking fake. Yeah, it's in Ian's vid. So he loses the fucking craziest part of this. And then, well, it's not the craziest part. The I'm gonna fucking get you is pretty bad, but, where is the Sam Hyde one? I missed the old Career Clash 2. Yeah, getting away with it. Yeah, and he edits Sam Hyde in like a dark light.
When you can feel like a winner.
Where's the interview? driving, team meeting, boxing, interviewing Sam. Yeah.
I don't do most copyright
Look at how they fucking edited him. Look how dark he is.
claims. What was the email?
The email was.
And look how light he is, dude. This is like, dude. All right. Did anybody here watch Daredevil: Born Again? All right. I like the show. I understand a lot of people don't like the show. One of the criticisms that really resonated with me is like, dude, the edit is so much better. Like when the new guys came in, you could tell they really fucking knew what they were doing. And yeah, there are some better camera angles, and it does look like a bit more of a comic book, and it's not as stale and like fucking linear shot. I don't know. I don't know how words work when it comes to fucking movies. I'm not good at this shit. The main thing though is that people are criticizing them because it's like Daredevil is red, okay? And then like fucking Kingpin is blue or some shit or whatever fucking color he is. And then you'd see like the lighting and the color effects or whatever. It's like, this is good. That is bad. You could tell by the color. And that's what Ian is doing here. It's like, this is dark. I am light. You could tell I'm the good guy.
Yeah.
Cinematography, yeah.
Yeah.
Were you one of them?
I was one of them.
What did I do?
Do you have any guesses?
Did I say fuck you or something?
No, you copyright claimed the video.
Really?
Yes. And then you sent me an email.
I mean, I don't do most copyright claims. What was the email?
The email was, I will release the copyright claim on your video if you can send me a video of yourself squatting 200 pounds below parallel.
Why didn't you do that?
Dude, he's so fucked in this screenshot. I think I'm gonna use this for the thumbnail. He's so fucked here. It's not even funny. All right, let's get to the part where we hadn't seen yet.
Static with people that I actually like.
I don't think Sam realizes how much I don't care about our first interaction.
You did a really harsh job explaining it.
It was like a little bit annoying for me at the time because I've never dealt with like a copyright claim. It was my
when I said cum dumpster. To just not care about that.
Oh, here.
Is it valid?
Oh, this is giving them like enough context at the beginning to indicate like, oh, this is all just like a gag that I'm doing or something like that.
Is it valid for me to just not care about that? Like, do I have to be like scrutinizing my words and be like, oh, maybe I could get more views if I really explained what I meant when I said cum dumpster?
Dude, he really wants everyone to have to go through what he has gone through. They all have to come and apologize for everything they've ever said and pledge their allegiance to his wife. And dude, not like, it's like he's been awoken. He's awakened, you know? He has to pass on the good word of the Lord and Savior Anissa Jomha to everyone he meets. He's like a fucking, like he's his wife, he's his own wife's Jehovah's Witness. He's a Jehovah Witness. That's what he is. He's a Jehovah Witness who goes around telling everybody the good word of what his wife says he's allowed to do.
Can I not give a fuck about that at all?
I mean, obviously you can.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be flippant or like dismissive of your question. It's just no, it's not something I think about.
Okay. No, that's fair. I mean, I don't want you to drum up a thing if you legitimately haven't thought of it.
To be a member, you have to take her last name. Dude, everybody. Dude, I'm Nick Jehoma, dude. There we go, dude. Augie Jehoma, dude. Tom Jehoma. We could all become part of the clan. We just have to renounce all of our positions on every drama we've ever had and pledge allegiance to Hassan Piker.
Something that you think you should think about?
Thank you for hitting the goal, by the way. You have earned another goal. It's so fucking funny, dude.
No. It's not.
I'm curious about your relationship with Danny. Has she...
Oh, is this where it breaks? This is where the fucking immersion explodes?
She been on drugs since she met you?
She's been on drugs since before she met me. So if you're implying that I've driven her to drug use, you are incorrect.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, that's what I wanted to sort of get out of the way.
Good.
Yeah.
Dude, and that's not even in the other one. It's like, did you drive your girlfriend to drug use, dude? We're looking for... You know what he's trying to film right now? He wants to film and... Like Ian wants to film his own URR right now.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's what I wanted to sort of get out of the way.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad we got that out of the way.
Have you tried to get her any help?
No, seeing as she's a girl I paid $500 to shave her head and pretend to be my girlfriend, no.
Uh-oh. Dude, look at his fucking stupid face, dude. Look at his fucking stupid face. I cannot, dude. I literally can't.
Incorrect.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's what I wanted to sort of get out of the way.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad we got that out of the way.
Have you tried to get her any help?
No, seeing as she's a girl I paid $500 to shave her head and pretend to be my girlfriend, no, I haven't tried to get her any help. Should you want me to try?
Wait, okay.
I don't know her that well. It's probably not my business to get her off drugs. Also, I think I told her to put her hand in your pocket and pretend to be on drugs.
Shut up.
Is DarkViperEU a virgin?
Dude.
No, I am not. Why would so many people be Googling that?
Hey, late to the stream.
Thank
I've
you.
been watching since Max. Always brighten up my day. Love from Australia.
Hey, listen, all right? I appreciate my Australian fans, but I do not appreciate Australian YouTubers. I have a bad track record with those. Even Carl Jobst has disappointed me, but thank you for being a loyal viewer.
Seriously, that I would date a girl that has her hair shaved like that?
Yes.
You think I'm a fucking mental case?
Yes.
Oh my god, dude. This is just fucking brutal.
No, actually, well, I've known her for a long time. And,
This is so upsetting to me, right?
This is so upsetting. You've ruined my documentary an hour in.
You think I'm a fucking millionaire? You think I have a shit-ass office like this?
Shut up. This is your office.
Says who? You think I would fucking spill rock stars and Legos all over my office like a fucking animal? And have...
Dude, and now I know why Sam Hyde was so desperate for the rest of the footage. This is the best part of the video.
Who? You think I would fucking spill...
And you understand, this video has half the views as the other one. So like half the people who watched that first video haven't seen this.
rock stars and Legos all over my office like a fucking animal and have 20 people in a fucking dentist.
Nicholas!
In a fucking dentist's office. Oh my god.
Dentist's office? You know this is a converted dentist's office, right? That's why there's like paintings of like whales on the walls and shit.
Dude, he's like shivering. He's fucking terrified.
Ian, you shitty guy. So you're punking me.
I'm not punking you. I'm trying to make a. I thought it'd be funny for your fans. I thought they'd like it.
The whole thing.
I would never do anything.
The whole thing's a ruse.
Actually, hurt you or upset you or make you look foolish. I would not do that.
So,
dude, look at his, dude. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Dude, you know what's funny is like most people, this would be it. You know? This would be fucking it. There'd be no more after this. Most people would be like, you know what? I had a good run a couple of years ago. I had a bit of a second wind. It didn't work out. I'm going to go be with my wife now because we get treated like shit all the time. This is ridiculous. And like, this is so insane. I can't believe this happened to me. I'm moving on. I don't know how this guy wakes up in the morning and logs into Twitter. I genuinely, I don't know how this guy makes more YouTube content. I would be petrified. I'd be mortified.
How do you know Danny?
I would never be able to make an exposed video on someone ever again if I got this thoroughly embarrassed.
Art school connection. I think she's a friend of a girl I fucked in art school.
Yeah. And she doesn't do drugs.
No, she does hair and nails.
I
don't know if she actually...
Danny's not on drugs.
No. She's a good actress, right?
Oh, are you kidding me?
He's still clinging to the fact that like this might be a bit for the interview, not realizing the entire documentary is fucked.
No.
Well, realizing it, praying it's not.
What the fuck?
Also, the slingshot's a rental.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Dude, and then the
All
awkward
of his
we got
fantasies
doomed.
of becoming a huge lefty creator evaporated right here.
Well, he tried again, dude. He tried to piggyback off his friend's fucking corpse, dude. But unfortunately, the evidence of Ethan Klein's death was greatly exaggerated. Dude, he tried to dance on Ethan's grave, and Ethan pulled his hand out of the fucking ground and grabbed him, pulling him under.
We did get duped by Sam.
We didn't get pranked in quite the way we thought we were gonna get pranked. It's not easy to say that I'm like happy with the conclusion because I'm still wondering kind of what's real and what's fake, legitimately.
So how many of you guys live here?
5 people.
You're shooting in the right direction, dude.
Sam threw us for a loop last night. Yeah.
What did he do?
Well, I mean, yesterday was just sort of the big reveal.
Oh, it showed you?
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I wish I had pushed him more.
Like about himself? Or
yeah.
Dude, he didn't get to ask about the Daily Stormer. I'm fucking screaming, dude.
Like this.
I wish I asked him all the questions I had prepared by my wife.
I mean, about himself, about his comedy.
Everything
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was about.
said was complete bullshit.
Everything?
Except for my name. My name.
Nicholas!
All the XRP
The goat.
stuff.
Thank
that
you
was
for the
nuts. Does that seem
$5.
like delusional? Does that seem like a gambling addict?
So funny. It was so funny, dude.
No, seriously, I did security.
It's like Sam literally faked this entire weekend to fucking film with iDubbbz, and he still looks more real in this video than Ian does. And that's that's insane. That's actually fucking crazy.
Joey Gambino, I did security for a lot of high rollers and mobsters in Lake City. Like, I swear to you, I did.
He was the only person not playing.
I wasn't, like, I did. Why are you see? Then you laugh and you think, now he doesn't believe me.
I just remembered the joke.
I believe him. Whew. Yeah, now I can, like, finally be, like... Not point the muzzle at anything that you don't intend to kill. Always keep your finger off the trigger and around the trigger guard unless you're ready to fire.
At least no kids fired at a gun show in this clip.
Latest video.
Holy shit, dude.
Here's what's real. Sam is a normal guy with a normal house like everyone else. This video would have been boring if Sam didn't fake the week.
Well, no, I think that the idea was to like bust him as like a crypto fascist and try to get him to say bad things. Well, not crypto, but like, you know what I mean? Like to just expose him as like Sam Hyde, the Nazi that we have to take out or whatever. And he would just like then post like that. That was the angle. It was to get himself into, it was to leverage his way into like the bread tube type space.
For the rest of the week, Sam wasn't willing to meet up one-on-one. He kept coming up with different excuses like, you know, he was too busy or that his back hurt. And this continued for the remaining 5 days that I was in Rhode Island. Until eventually he had us meet outside of his real office, which he didn't want on camera, to give me something.
This is a thank you from us to commemorate our experience together. And as a gesture of goodwill, you're going to want to see this, guys, at home.
Wow. YouTuber Kings.
Yes, man. The YouTuber Kings. Hang it somewhere private. Or you can display it for people and just kind of filter out anyone who doesn't.
Was it like, what was it?
Like art.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you for.
He needed to hire a midget to keep trying to, wait, what? It's less censored in Sam's cut. It's in Sam's video.
Very much, guys. I appreciate it.
I'm assuming it's NSFW.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5.
Luckily, we're able to get
I don't know if I want to see the uncensored one. I think it's probably censored for a reason right now.
Sam to stick around with the rest of the group to have a chat around a fire, but I wasn't able to talk to Sam one-on-one after that. I think once Sam had revealed all the gaslighting stuff to me, he figured there wasn't really much of a reason to continue to cooperate because he had provided his entertainment, so why continue?
Or he felt like you were like jumping him.
Whoa. Whoa. There was like, I swear to God.
A lot of the most insightful stuff that we got was with Sam's crew. After they had let their walls down, they all spoke very candidly with us. And it would have been nice if Sam gave us a similar level of respect.
We were like, what's the
Dude,
thing?
he didn't respect us after I tried to jump him. That's crazy. All Ian's problems could have been avoided if he took Sam's advice, leaving California, squatting 200, investing in Ripple, which was 40 cents back then. It would have saved Ian. 3 years later, he got Ian's girl. Oh my Jesus Christ. You should have just squatted the 200 pounds. The slingshot as a rental was pretty much the equivalent of a fatality, yeah. Do you remember when you flagged my pony video 10 years ago? I used to hate to become the man that you see today. Pushes up glasses anime style. What the fuck, dude? The entire Danny plot being fake is so funny. Ian really had no idea this whole thing was a skit just to make fun of him. The video fucked with iDubbbz' brain so hard he had to change careers. I mean, this has got to be one of the craziest YouTube things that ever happened. Full stop. I mean, it's obvious how this has had such a lasting impact on him. Billy Mitchell, what is Sam Hyde known for? A lot of things. I think Sam Hyde is most known for being the guy. You ever see there's like a shooting or something, like a mass shooting? They always say it was Sam Hyde. Like they show a picture of Sam Hyde when he was way younger, and they say this is the shooter or whatever. And then news organizations keep publishing the photo because they're rushing to get the story out there. So it looks like Sam has committed like every major shooting in history. That is probably the most known thing. Sam was the ghost of Kiev as well. That was another one. They called him the ghost of Kiev. All of that is Sam's most known thing. He can't keep getting away with it. Yeah, he had a show on Adult Swim, the Daily Stormer shit. There's like a bunch of shit. He's a comedian. The Candyman. Yeah. Bring up the meme. I don't know which meme. He also did. Yeah, he got. Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's all the shooting stuff. The shooting stuff is how most people, I think, know Sam.